Anyway, starting to record. Streaming. That's going to be a 5, a 4, a 3, a 3, a 3, and a go. Welcome, everybody. Another episode of Houses and Humans. Before we go to our next rename stream, which I'll put out later on. You guys figure out what our new name is going to be.
From Houses and Humans?
Super Friends!
Yeah, maybe something like that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. This is the fucking Nostromo. This is episode 122. These guys still haven't died or kidnapped a child yet. So we'll see which one of these happens
Knight's
first.
still young.
Yeah, Knight's still young. You know, Knight's
Still
still young.
maintain we could kill the child and free him.
Right. That's what we do. This is a family stream where we kill the children.
Kill Decadic's nephew?
Anyway,
right.
Johnny, speaking of kidnapping
Morally
children,
compassed
Hi.
Previously on Houses of Humans, the crew of the Nostromo arrived in the city of Runin within the Blade Desert in order to extricate Bernard Toast, brother of Norhagen and father of the Archpriest Thomas, 7-year-old avatar of the Western Sands and grandson of the feared elf lord Maladek. As Bernard is magically bound to remain within 1 mile of his son at all times and is thus unable to leave the city of his own accord, our heroes must now plot a course of action to abscond with the Archpriest before he is transported to the Temple of Runin, where he will be teleported and sacrificed to Lord Maladek. With only a few days before this ritual, the party has scouted the city and interrogated a number of individuals to glean as much information as they can about the Archpriest and the cardinals and bishops watching over him day and night. Our heroes have tentatively began formulating a plan, which we will go over in more detail since Johnny didn't take enough notes home with them to write a more detailed recap for tonight's game. Stay tuned to see how this skullduggery progresses on tonight's game of Dungeons & Dragons, only on Houses of Humans. Corey, who's our sponsor?
Thank you, Johnny. This week's sponsor is The Mug. Serving hot drinks for others or making one for yourself? Well, The Mug is the here for you. Generally used for drinking hot drinks like coffee, tea, and hot chocolate, and many others. Most commonly made of ceramic. Some are made of metal or even glass. Hold on, you say. What if my D&D game is far away because my DM has finally fled to Canada after giving up in the American political system? Well, then try the Travel Mug for easy beverages on the go. Houses and Humans thanks the Mug for handling all of our beverages of choice. Over to you, Tony.
I actually use just an actual porcelain glass in my car.
I want you to stop and just focus on being a DM. Let me do the sponsorships, you bastard. This is all I have.
That's right. One of these days we'll be sponsored by Rosati's. But not real Rosati's. Rosati's with a caret, not an apostrophe.
Or a comma. No
Or a
comma.
No commas. No commas in any of our sponsors. Anyway, let's pick up where we left off. I believe you guys are going to take a long rest on the first day. Now, to reiterate, you guys have 3 solid days to just research, fuck around, do whatever you want. And basically you're researching the next 3 days, in which place you can choose when or how to take the heist. I expect generally before the end, or at the end of the first 3 days, that you guys at least formulate some kind of plan, or a multiple part plan. Maybe it has multiple parts to it, I don't know. I don't know what the solution is, I just know what the problem is. And the problem is the Archpriest. Well, specifically yours. Yeah, I'm looking at you. All right.
Hi, how you doing?
So, let's, you guys taking a long rest, right?
Yep, we wrapped up the first day.
Cool.
So we're back at our hideout, right?
You're gonna
Back at
use
your
my
hideout.
lord's
Thinking outside the box, does your brother have to be within a mile of the whole child?
From what I understand, the child has to be alive.
Okay.
Because if the child were to die, would be much worse for us than anything else.
He dies also. I think the child would die.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
He dies, and I
Or
think,
some
and Maladek shows
Just
up.
throwing it out there.
As you not detect.
Spitball and child.
Is it?
Yeah. I love
Not, no,
It is a
just
achievement.
like an arm.
But I'll give you
Child
non-detect.
maiming.
You
Sure.
face
This is why we needed Neil last game.
for our future
And
sponsors.
people can only communicate if you tell
Like
them
Rosati.
they listen to.
Yeah, he has to be alive, and we don't want Maladek to show up before he has
Sorry,
to.
can't read your mind.
Because if we kill the child, then I'm going to show up too.
Yeah. I will be taking that back.
No,
which is bad. It technically says it's only in a city, but Tony decided that doesn't matter. So,
So we can distract Maladek by throwing sand
really
and
good.
Strom.
What was it? Sorry, what was
Lord's
it?
Ensemble.
No, we have a plan, or well, tentatively, one idea is that when Bernard goes to see the kid with the
It's a
mom,
ring of
give the
freedom
mom
and
your
also-
drink to
It's
make
a
her
ring
zonk out, and I,
amulet and a
disguised
helmet
as
or something,
Bernard,
but it only takes
yanks the
one slot,
child.
but those
We
other stuff-
take him and go. That's one option. We have kind of a few going at once.
Okay.
Um,
And there's more that may present themselves.
like I said, we got rid of Father Osmond right now. He's out of the picture because we got him excommunicated.
Yeah, he was the one priest who was like sort of babysitting
Oh,
the
the
archpriest
rope functions.
most frequently,
Yeah.
as far as like teaching him lessons and stuff.
We do have some people, like we found out about their debts and we've offered to pay them off if they help us do some stuff.
Yes, you
Yes, he's
have a
about the one
lunch
guy.
date
Yes.
with
One of the most
Bonk.
interesting characters
Yeah.
in the whole place, I think.
Yes, Henry Bonk to meet with John the cook in the keep, right?
Oh right, you have okay. So you have that lunch date tomorrow.
Henry
with Henry of Bonk and the cook. I
John.
believe the cook's name
John.
is John. John
Yep.
the cook.
John the cook, yes.
Who
We've
apparently
also-
is somebody that he likes.
Apparently,
we
he's
have,
an asshole too. Though,
Yep.
So
We found out, like connections, like whose dad is who and whose son is who and
Yes.
stuff like that.
Yeah, Thormund is
Like
the
a
illegitimate
weird
son
kid.
of Delver, born of Alice, who he's also sleeping with, not knowing that's his own mother.
Yes.
I'm not comfortable with that.
So
I got info on the brothel, the prostitutes, like the schedule
This
before
spell?
this.
4th level conjuration, you summon a spirit that assumes the form of
Venom Lord's ensemble, so you don't have to non-detect.
So if we
Yeah,
need to
we're
get
good
the
there.
child out of Dodge,
Yeah. We also have
And I guess I'll
I
put
think
my teleportation.
that's summon Steed, isn't it?
it's find greater steed.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I was thinking of something else. Yeah. So if you have to go, that's what we.
Now you did learn something because you were gone for those days. You did learn that the Freya. What are you doing? Anyway,
Sif has
that
a toy.
the cathedral, not the cathedral, the keep, does have some orbs that prevent teleportation in and out, right?
And flying.
And it essentially acts as a giant lightning rod. If anything flies, that doesn't have a pass.
In the keep or over the keep?
Over the keep. Yeah.
So outside the keep.
Yeah, but if you get within range of it, it's gonna like a fly swat. So, let you know, without a pass. So that could be something you try to get a hold of.
That's
So
an interesting idea too.
Yeah, we're. As I said, we have a lot. Like
it's
there are a lot of things we have.
this thing is written up
Yeah.
where you could approach it from any angle. It's just
Like in the big this
there are things you don't know, and that's what gets you.
like this. We found out this walkway here.
Mm-hmm.
You can climb it and run up it because it's kind of pitched.
Okay.
It has a flat top.
Yeah.
So if we had to like run up, grab, and run over again, we can. Plus, there are like 3 gates in there, and then there's also a gate underneath where it
I
passes
also
over
found
water.
a couple extra rooms of where like I think these other rooms Archpriest hangs around in or watches the gardens from.
Yeah, like there's like a hallway he hangs out in for like a good 2 hours,
It's pretty much an indoor kid. all
where
the
he just
time.
looks out and watches
Kept
the
under
city.
constant watch.
And like there's the garden where he goes at midnight-ish. Yeah,
You guys haven't gotten maps of the inside yet. So
No.
that's another thing you have.
that's why we can't flip over. But we did
And
find out.
there are schedules. Like there's more rumors, and there's schedules of Thule, and
And-
there's schedules of the Silver Monk Inn, of the Cardinals, of the Archpriest,
We did find about like prostitutes that go in. Do they go in every
Priests.
night?
and the servants.
Yeah, pretty much every.
Yeah, there is a very specific time that they go in and out.
We found it. Yeah, We also have, because we've been so successful so far, the alert level's like at the lowest it can be right now.
It is currently at 0.
Yeah. So everything
You've yet
is.
to fail.
So like if we you wanted to do something
Stupid.
stupid, yeah, then the alert level would only go up.
Yes, it's been 0 for now, but now that we have Neil with us, now we can expect it to skyrocket.
But like,
Yeah.
oh, this will be easy to do only because the alert level's 0 right now. Yeah. Like yeah, we could run out like, oh, he's going to do this. Yeah, we can do that easily, but only because.
We know that the
And like the same, oh, there aren't that many guards, only because.
The alert level mechanic is here.
I remember it.
keep the alert level low. We know that endo guards, the private guards of the keep, will all be at the brothel the night before the archpriest is supposed to leave.
Yep. Currently, because the elite. Okay.
And we know with the 3 cardinals, the 3 dudes in charge,
Hate each other.
super
hard.
Zorn in particular wants to be the new archpriest, the new chosen. Has maybe been sending assassins to try to kill the kid. Gomstead, in particular, does not like Cardinal Delver. They feud a whole bunch.
Delver is also has an illegitimate child who's Thormund, and Thormund's mother and lover is Alice.
Yep. So we've got Delver. Thormund is sleeping with Alice, and Alice had a kid with Delver. That kid is Thormund.
That's super fucked up. If it wasn't in there, we're like, no.
Now, do they know?
I don't know.
We don't
I'm
think Thormund knows.
I will only read that part if you get there.
I don't-
At
we-
this point, I want to live in ignorance.
Yep.
Maybe Alice doesn't know. Maybe she
So-
does.
And we know that the priests, each of the priests kind of reports to one of the cardinals. So now that
Yes.
Osmond is gone, Gomstead doesn't really have anyone under him, so we're thinking we might be able to use leverage against him.
And you learn that Bernard's wife, who is basically the high priestess,
Yep.
is basically a drug addicted sadist.
Yes. Yeah. She is. I
So
mean,
give her more drugs.
So you're gonna go dressed as
we have.
brother.
Yeah, we've made arrangements that hey, Bernard wants to see the kid before the kid goes. So I believe the day before the ceremony, around midnight-ish, Bernard is going to go with the mother to meet the kid. So, and one option is, I disguise myself as Bernard and go with her, slip her the drug, and then see if we can get the kid out of there from there.
Sending Bernard himself isn't really beneficial to us, so
No.
you're going to take his place.
Because Bernard is the kind of the opposite of Toast.
Also,
Very quiet.
he has the scars on the
Yes,
rear now.
Bernard is very
Suspicious that
personable.
something's-
But he's not confident. He's awkward. It's part of the reason why he got kicked out of the spring court. Socially awkward enough.
Depends on what day you tell us the story, I guess.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the gist.
This is, did you guys want to do anything the night of? Do you want to discuss anything before you go to sleep and wake up the next day? Or do we have, do we roll for nighttime scenes and then meet up for breakfast before we go out? Since you're going to bed at, what time are you going to bed? 1800?
What time is it right now?
8:23 p.m. Oh, I mean, God. I don't want to know. Don't talk to me.
I think we left off. Where did we left off last night?
Because the time
9
is,
o'clock,
you can erase all that if
maybe,
you want on the to-dos and down.
Yeah,
You can
I will
that.
erase the to-dos and the down.
The last time I have on written down is 10.
Yeah, 10
10,
as far
okay,
as we
yeah.
left.
So it's 10 o'clock, so you can wake up as early as 6 o'clock and have the benefits of a full rest.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're just.
You
gonna-
guys can always choose to forego a rest, but keep in mind the downside of that is disadvantage, basically on skill checks.
Which is
Without
kind
the
of what we're
greater
doing.
restoration power.
How many greater restorations you got, Smoke?
I think
None.
0 because it's a 5th level spell. You don't need clerics anymore, or bards.
I know a cleric couldn't do it, but for a price. When you can't threaten to cut off his head, he's had that done too many times. It's not kinky anymore.
So, yeah, we can agree to fly him around and not fish him off the side of the ship.
Who?
Krasdak.
Dude, he likes that.
So are you guys going to rest for the night and then discuss in the morning?
Yeah.
I need everyone to roll me a 12-sided dice. 4 plot reasons.
Full-side dice? Are you insane? No such thing.
I wonder what he rolled.
Nobody get a 12.
So what?
Fucking mystery.
No.
I'm gonna again just because
Why?
Hold on.
But now we know it's not a 12.
6.
maybe. I don't know.
So what?
Okay,
What
so
time
we got a
we're going to
1.
bed?
We got
10.
a 7. We got a 3. We got a 3.
12.
12. Jesus fucking. And then we got a 6.
I told you Neil's gonna fuck us up.
All right, I'll go with the first one.
Yeah, more interesting.
Turn down the fucking thing.
Is someone else writing
Just so
this
there's
down?
some mystery in my life, okay?
Just in case.
You're married to it.
No, I know she hates me. There's no mystery there. All
The
right.
mystery is how she's gonna kill
The
you.
magic is dark. It's dark magic.
Well, the battery trick failed, so she's got to go with something else.
I mean, what?
You're supposed to stick your head in the oven, ask him what is it
So
working?
it's you two tonight.
Me and him?
Yeah, you and him.
Aw.
So, let's start off. What day? Now, if I go down to the calendar,
You will
what
find
day
that
is it?
We are on. Well, this would be the night of the 15th.
Yeah,
So it's probably
15th of
Zofa.
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 Yeah. It's then probably Zofa 15.
Yeah, Zofa 15 was the day we were doing.
Yeah, so this is the night.
The
The night of the 15th of Zofa.
Yeah, going into
Yeah, the
this.
15th. Yeah, Zofa 15. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah,
This
Zofa
the 15th
15.
day of Zofa.
but it's night.
Okay.
The night of the 15th day.
Wait, are we back in L? Does the sun move? Please, God.
Ironically, it's colder in the
I'm
desert
just
than
gonna
it
start
was
putting
in South.
X where the day is. Okay. Let's start with the great and the mighty toast.
Yeah, have a breakfast without it.
You have a vivid dream.
Oh, Jesus.
You dream you are an arrow headed towards a target. Flying towards it. The sky is passing you, caressing your skin. You are you at this point.
Okay.
Right? Not a physical arrow, but like an arrow headed towards a target.
Oh, okay.
Flying through an endless sky. The misty clouds touch your cheek as you fly past them at nearly impossible speeds
Mm-hmm.
towards a red dot in the horizon. And every time a cloud touches you, it caresses you. You feel your face flex, twist, your muscles tense. And it feels cold, cold to the touch. Every time you pass through a cloud, a greenish cloud of
Yeah.
mist,
Okay.
you hear a siren song. Aroo! Aroo! And then you wake up. You touch the right side of your face by reflex, and the skin feels scaly. Left side, flesh-like. The right half of your cheek and your jaw is now green scales.
Wait, which hand was it that was also weird?
I believe it was also your right.
Okay, so we're start wearing half a mask.
As you look at your hand, the patchwork skin, it has grown,
Ah, shit!
and your rightmost finger has elongated and has a long black claw.
All right, we are gonna have to fix my clothes and wear half a mask.
Okay.
Shit, I won't look like Bernard now. Wait, I wake up and I find that this is.
You wake up and
Oh,
just
God.
like this.
Damn it!
That will make up, won't fix, maybe.
Oh, I do have disguise self.
Why don't you come find it?
I just need to scream in agony while I change myself.
Yeah.
I'm all right with that.
But no, I will get. When I figure that out, I'm gonna make a glove. Be like, oh shit, I'll have to fix it, and then I will get like half a mask.
Okay.
Just wear a glove.
Another glove. But
Phantom of the Nostromo.
Nighttime sharpens, lightens each.
Phantom moves.
Copyright strike. What the fuck? Anyway.
Fuck you,
Andrew Lloyd Webber!
It's a phantom who announces himself every time.
Well, you want to be noticed.
Fucking toast.
You dream. You sit by yourself in a room.
Finally.
There are two empty chairs before you. On them sit shadows who whisper, distant, very difficult to hear. they're almost hard to look at. You feel yourself just ignoring it. You've surpassed this point. You see a door far beyond you. What does that door look like?
Large double doors.
Okay.
Green.
Large double doors, green. When you see these doors, what do you do with them?
I push them open.
You walk forward and you push open these large double green doors. You see a verdant jungle before you. The sound of many birds and animals who live in it echo before you. Before you, an animal approaches. What animal approaches you?
A sloth.
Sloth. Okay. The sloth approaches you. It comes up to you. It looks at you. As it looks at you, it has these deep, colorful eyes. What do the eyes look like?
Two green gems.
Two green gems. Okay. As you and the sloth walk through the forest, you find yourselves at 4 different paths. A path that leads to a fiery volcano. A path that leads to a great mountain. A path that leads to a beach by the sea. And a path that leads towards a area covered in rain, the distant thundering sky. Which direction do you choose?
Rain.
Rain. Okay. As you pass through this rainy area, you and this sloth, you come across a body of water that bars your way. How big is this body of water?
It's a wide river.
A wide river. How do you cross this wide river?
I put the sloth on my shoulders and wade in.
Okay. As you trudge through the waters and you find yourselves on the other side, what do you see?
A ruined castle.
A ruined castle. Okay. As you awaken, you find yourself, your bed is ruined. It is wet. It has been drenched deeply in water. The sand floor has been washed deeply. There are scars amongst the ceiling, smelling slightly burnt. On the floor next to you is a large sloth-like creature with deep green eyes. We'll make that steed later. You have a sloth who is rideable. He is a large creature, which has lightning-based abilities and a swimming speed.
And it's a sloth?
Yeah.
Sloth.
Could it be like a white Ford Bronco? Because that's the speed I'm going to go.
It's a big sloth with green eyes just going.
Too fast.
He speaks in a language no one else understands, but you yourself understand clearly. His temperament is peaceful and patient and slow, but with a fiery temper. So
I'm writing toast.
No, I'm not kind.
Patience?
No.
I'm patient. And I don't like doing work.
Well, he has to be patient.
And I'm not quiet. And I may not speak all the languages, but I speak some that other people understand.
the rest of you awaken. You find yourselves at a large conference-sized table with many wooden chairs. A breakfast buffet has been broken up before you, as this is your own personal residence, and you have paid for food to be delivered.
I forgot we weren't on the ship.
All right.
Yes,
You can tell when the
you are
lack of
currently
swaying.
in the city of Runan.
Hasn't got his land legs back yet.
Everyone, the ground doesn't move. This is
Sea
weird.
Incredibly still.
What is that wet smell of something? Oh God, Smoot, what is that?
This is Buzzy.
Buzzy.
Buzzy. He's my new steed.
Is Steve the word you're looking for?
Well,
I don't think you know what the...
He's a long distance rider.
really?
Not for sprinting.
Really? I don't think he's much of anything. Really. And yeah, Toast is now wearing, I forget what color his glove was originally. It was white, yeah. So he's wearing a slightly larger white glove, and he's got, his face is almost, it's like it's been bandaged. But yeah, he's got like covers.
What happened to your face last night?
What? Oh, not used to being on land. Yes.
And that...
Did you fall downstairs or did you hit your face on a door? Who hit you?
I started to cry. My voice dropped.
I'll do it again!
The captain watched and did nothing.
I'll allow it.
Why would I do it?
You guys suck.
Just waiting for my turn.
The only thing I would do is tell you to wait. So I can
Why would the captain delegate that?
No, Toast, let's see, what would he... Oh, just, not used to this land. Too many years on the ship.
I think the opera house is down the street.
Well, be sure you enter your brother in a similar way, so it's less suspicious when you switch places with him later.
Oh, snap.
I'll say you stats for
That would be bad.
the only changes add a
I can
swim
disguise
speed
myself.
equal to the climbing
Do not
speed.
worry.
We could probably find some acid to splash on his face.
No.
Okay.
Don't
As
need to
bizarre
make
as
him...
The
anything,
stats,
I
but it
guess.
is a
Don't need to make him look any worse than he does
Can you
already.
push this in? It looks like it's been getting pushed against or something.
No, push.
Yeah, whatever is plugged into my monitor. Okay, you're good now. Weird. Anyway, keep going. You guys are together at the breakfast table. Think a very Mediterranean breakfast. Sliced tomatoes and cheeses and some breakfast meats, but not many. It's more vegetables and cheeses and preserved things that can survive the desert
Pass
or
me
that are
the
barren.
Canadian sheep.
So no
If
fish
you-
tacos.
No, there are fish because there is a river that runs around the city.
Oh, that's
the
what you were doing
final
last
river that
time.
actually
Through the
runs
city.
into
Fishing?
here is the only
for
place
fish
where a
tacos.
river runs
fishing for
into and goes
tacos.
around
Street
the
tacos.
city.
Yeah, street tacos.
And that's it. That's
Allow
the
it.
last of the great
It
water.
just goes through the
In our canon,
not
that's what we're
around
doing the whole
also?
time.
No, it goes through
Okay
and
with that.
around.
Okay.
The city is both.
You accidentally had
the
to
city is
go to the
basically
taco,
on
you
an
just
island.
stripped balls
It's
on
two
fire.
large islands split by the river.
Oh, okay, it goes around both sides of it. Okay.
Yeah. As you can see, there's just water but there is water that runs around.
Yeah, I did not know that part. Okay.
Kind of like
It's just the city is slightly bigger, but that's only the prevalent parts I'm putting in front of you.
Why would I know the map before?
Who doesn't?
Fucking English nerd.
Toast.
That's from the history. Shut up.
Toast, you're a ranger. What do giant riding sloths
Holy
eat?
shit, I have ranger levels. Hold on a moment.
Hold on.
I am a ranger. Let's see. Giant sloth. That
Riding sloth.
scientific name is Slothicus ridicus. Decadic told me about these ones.
Horticus shiticus.
They eat it. I'm looking at Decadic because I mean I'll do, you know what, I'll do a nature check.
That would be nature or animal handling is like.
Like I was like what
You were gonna bullshit it.
in my head is like I was about to bullshit and look at Decadic for like clues.
Do you have monstrosities as a favorite in it?
Oh hell no.
Okay, then never mind. Keep go ahead and
gonna
just
go get
make a
his
straight roll.
Okay.
Bye, Tom. Thank you, Tom.
Bye.
Let's go ahead and do nature. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll look at Decatur like, oh, he's gonna help me lie, and Decatur's just like, I'm not helping you. So I'll do nature. That is 11.
You've heard of them. They're slow moving on land, and they're
Slow
fast
moving in the water.
climbers. And are you proficient?
No, God, no.
Slow movers on land, fast
With
climbing,
nature?
and this is probably the first time you've seen one. Because it's not. This isn't a water creature.
Oh, hell no.
So at this point, go with it. Whatever the fuck you want. Lie,
You see,
I don't know.
it's slow. It's not a sea creature. So it eats eggs and fruit, and maybe dragons. Dragon flesh, yes. Yes. So eggs, fruit, and sometimes dragon flesh if they can find it.
If you want to roll a deception versus
You know what? I will.
insight,
I will.
How-
Just
Don't even bother.
I'm gonna do it anyway because my deception's very high.
27 insight trained.
Holy shit. My deception trained is a 26.
He sells a good crate of goods,
That's
but you
scary.
know that it's like what the. It's like when he hits dragon, you're like this fucker doesn't know shit. Dragon
I don't know. It's not a sea creature.
Roll to see if you offend Strum because you keep wanting to eat dragons in front of him all the time.
So I go looking.
No, I
and
want to.
find-
Can I get an automatic success? I want to offend you.
Small basket.
Okay, small boy.
Use your
I go
portal.
back
Use
to
your
the table
portal.
and I start dumping vegetables into the basket.
He eats specifically vegetables and leaves, specifically greens.
Well, if he's gonna leave after I feed him,
Like the panda eats shit's leaves.
He's definitely an omnivore, right? Loves fruits though. Loves
does he like
fruits.
toast?
Doesn't like bread. Not a fan.
No. Does he like toast?
As I'm eating the... Oh, shit.
Omnivore, you say?
Honestly, it likes toast.
This head comes over.
Awkwardly just goes over and just starts licking your ear, specifically your earwax. It's like he's got a thing.
Oh, jeez.
But he makes it awkward.
He smiles at you, but like,
He specifically licks around your mask-like area.
No.
And you notice it likes eating reptiles.
Keep your buzzy thing.
It doesn't like any other flesh, but it will eat a reptile.
Dragons are
That's why the
reptiles.
captain made it.
Why does Buzzy like you?
I spilled orange juice on me this morning.
On your face?
I'm not used to being still. I need rocking. I can't focus. As I
You can't focus. That's the first true thing you said this morning.
No, it's not. I said morning, and it was. Not the good part, but I did. Yeah, I really can't handle. I need something that moves. Can we get on a boat?
anywho.
This ship is not ready.
You can ride Buzzy.
I'm good. And get there like 7 hours after you. The heist is over by the time I get there to start it.
I mean, Buzzy can climb. He starts
Chances
climbing
walking
today,
speed
and on
is
the last
20.
day, he'll be at the top of the
Climbing is
causeway.
30, and the swimming is 30. So,
Oh, he's got a good climb. Although, what is it? Sloths only poop once a day?
The only what?
I think they only poop once a day.
technically, also the sloth
Or once
has
every
the
so many days.
effective, as long as it's not a true 90
just
degree,
go all
has an
at once.
effective spike climb.
Yeah.
So.
That could come in handy on the raised bridge.
Oh, hello.
As long as we're not being
the
chased.
Riding is a lot like. Have you ever seen the Dark Crystal?
Like not long after it came out.
There's some riding animals in the Dark Crystal that are like sloths, right? They have very long arms. So maybe
Well, that's
rewatch
called-
that part. You'll get the thematics.
Okay.
He's right,
I
but
assume
he's
you'd be
like
an expert on
he's got long front arms, short back legs. That's why he's slow.
Kind of walks like a gorilla.
Yeah.
Okay. Like those Imperial walkers from The Rise of Skywalker.
Kind of.
No, Last Jedi.
Yes, except that the back would be.
I blacked out that movie.
I didn't, because Rose is the best.
Let's not get into that argument on stream, please.
No, I want this stream to be 12 hours long.
I mean, that might get us some views at least of angry Star Wars nerds.
That's only if we do hot tub streams, and I love depressing, horny guys on Fridays. It's just funny.
That's why we come over.
Hey!
That's self-burn right there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
Yeah, I'm not hearing any no's, any denials. Anyways, we have another day ahead of us. Strom, you have an appointment to keep, right?
Yes, it should be interesting to say the least.
Yes. Well, at least maybe get a layout of the interior of the keep.
Skeksis now.
What?
I want to play the Skeksis.
If it helps, at this point, it is 6 in the morning. So,
Yes.
6 a.m. is breakfast. It's when we had our breakfast food.
so I say from 6 to 7 is breakfast and planning. So go ahead and plan the rest of your day.
So, yes, we managed to successfully excommunicate Father Osmond.
Yep.
Which
Yeah, that's what we did.
one less guard around the archpriest. Which also leaves Cardinal Gomstead more vulnerable because now his underling is out of the city.
Yeah.
So, and that would mean, and if we can. Oh, but no, oh, wait. I was going to ask about someone else.
So,
You're meeting Henry? That's right, you are. Okay.
my thoughts were that since we do know Gomstead's meat dinner at home he's planning to have with the prostitute.
Yes, that's what I said. Who's the prostitute? Who did we find out was the prostitute?
Ruth, I
The
believe.
cleaner?
Ruth the cleaner, yes.
Okay, she is the prostitute.
Yes. That
I know.
could be an opportunity. Maybe we could crash said dinner to both confront him and also maybe offer a carrot and stick of knowing that his rival Delver has a son that we can prove is his. That he gets us access into the keep for the day.
And out.
Yes.
Way to get in and out, yeah. Just so there's no wiggle room as far as wording. I don't want him to double cross us. He's like, I showed you how to get in, not how to get out.
Right. Well, I would expect anyone we make deals with to potentially double cross
Oh,
us,
sure.
even if they pinky promise.
The sacred promise of the pinky. Not even Krasdak would break that.
So,
try.
in the meantime, I think it would be good to one of us, or I could do it, maybe go to the Sober Monk Inn to meet Thormund, the son of Cardinal Delver, just to get an idea of what he's doing, what his schedule routine might be.
I wouldn't. I'd be fine doing that, unless you think of something that would be better for my skills.
I'm just first idea. I'm spitballing so far here.
I'd be willing to do that because I think it'd be kind of fun. Then I can kind of schmooze about too.
Yeah, you're more charismatic than me. You should be the talking to people person here.
Oh wait, languages though.
Tongues.
Done.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm charismatic. I can't talk to you, but I'm charismatic.
A casting of tongues by another character will last for 4 hours.
4 hours. Deal. Okay, that's my plan then.
Meantime, is there anything you want to do or look into before your lunch meeting?
I may go just shopping.
Shopping? Okay.
Oh.
When is your
Milking
lunch?
equipment.
When is your lunch?
Noon.
Noon. So you got plenty of time. That's a solid 4 hours before you have to make your way up there. So if it's at noon, you basically have about 3.5 hours and a half hour to get up there because of travel time. Right. So,
That's right, because he gave you like a token or something.
Yeah, he gave me.
to
Yeah, what?
prove you were allowed in or something.
Yeah.
yes, you were basically given a pass for that time.
A challenge coin. Too.
Challenge. That's right. Yes,
That's
because
what you
he used to be a gladiator. That's
Yes. Yes.
Oh my god. I started going sideways.
Okay.
right. So. It sounds like Tom's here with the pizzas, but
Okay. Do you guys have a time you want to meet back up to reconvene and replan?
Probably in the afternoon, like whenever you're done with your lunch, in case you get.
So like 1 or 2 o'clock?
Well, hopefully it lasts more. I hope that it lasts more than an hour in the.
Okay.
How about 5?
Sure. Yeah.
5 p.m.?
Yeah, we should all go separate ways, get whatever different information we get, and then reconvene
So
to.
meet back for dinner
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
and
like
then replan for a nighttime. Okay.
So we're gonna pause and eat. Or?
Yeah, let's pause and eat.
Yeah.
Okay, so far, shopping. And what are you doing?
I'm gonna go. I'll go see Thorman. Do we know about, like, is he always there?
You don't know. You weren't able to get a schedule,
Okay.
but it's reasonable he works there.
I will do, to meet Thormund, I'll do from 11 to 1.
11. Okay, so
I'll hang out at the
what are you
Silver-
gonna do before? Because this thing is ending at 7.
You know what?
Like,
I will go ahead, I'll shop from 7 to 11.
7 to 11, you're gonna
Shop and do rumors.
and then at 7, and then after 11, you're gonna go to Okay.
I'll spend 2 hours at the
Sober
Monk,
Okay.
and then I'll spend 4 hours shopping and rumors.
Okay. Neil, what do you
4
do?
hours of tongues.
Oh shit. Should I go to the Silver Monk Inn sooner? Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's change that. Right after breakfast, 7 to 10, for those 4 hours, I will go to the Sober Monk Inn,
Okay, and you're gonna try to find Thorman.
Thormund. And then after that, I'll just do. I might help someone else at some point if they want, but I want to shop and rumors.
Shop
until I-
rumors.
yeah.
Okay. Neil, what are you doing? And you can always work together.
That's why like I'm available after that.
Neil, what are you doing?
No freaking clue.
Okay, we will get back to that after we get off break. Tom, what are you thinking about doing for the? You guys have agreed to meet back up around 5. So what are you doing until 5?
7 to 11.
I'm gonna go try to connect with Bertrand.
Connect with Bertram. Okay. So you can try that in the morning. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And then after the morning.
We'll see how that goes.
Okay, so see how that goes first. All right, Johnny, what are you going? You can go with somebody else, or you can do your own thing.
Yeah, I'm thinking we should learn more about Cardinal Zorn because we know he actively is trying to assassinate the Archpriest. So I'll go.
Where are you going to try to learn more about Cardinal Zorn?
See if there's any. Go to wherever the guards / cops are. See if there's been any more dead assassins washed up on the river.
Okay, so checking out by the keep to learn more about Zorn.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what you're going to do in the morning, and then we'll see what happens after that?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's our plan so far. We're going to take a break, and then we will begin those scenes. So after these messages, we'll be right back wherever I gotta find me. We'll be right back, sigil and music. And then I mute our...
Warlocks are
There we
just
go.
as capable.
We are
He
back
was all the
online.
classes, hence why his kids are in a different class.
We are unmuted. We are back online. All right, this is day number 2. This is 7 o'clock in the fucking PM.
AM.
The AM.
We had a really
I
long
almost
pizza
robbed
break
you
for some
guys
reason.
12 hours. All right, it is day number 2. Who wants to go first? Who feels bravest?
I'll go first.
Yeah, he's got shopping to do. That's what
I
he's
thought,
got to do.
I thought you'd point, then he'd point, then I'd
Or
point, then I'd
you said
have
you're
to-
shopping. What the fuck are you looking for?
Because I don't know if I have
Milking
any language.
equipment.
Okay.
I want to try to find something to, like a comprehend, like a
A ring
comprehend,
of
yeah, comprehend language, home of comprehend languages, something like that.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
shit, that's a good idea.
Understand and not speak.
Okay.
If you need understanding, you need tongue.
So there is a
Throw that out
green
there.
version that will allow you to understand all languages, but you can't speak them.
If
There's
something
a-
that I can do both, if possible.
There's a purple version that will allow you to do both.
Is there more than one of those?
Everything's
Everything's findable, it just takes time and money.
Hear me out. We skip saving the kids / toast.
Again?
We go shopping for everything.
And then we
Just every day. And if Malak's not looking for us, we can
So
keep
what do you
shopping.
want to do?
I'm going to try to find the one that's got both.
Okay.
You leave toast in a pocket.
That's a rare, which normally takes 4 hours. You have 3.5 hours.
Can I?
You gotta shave this time down.
I do know about the one enchanter person.
You do?
Tim.
Yes,
Center.
I believe they call him her Tim.
You're
Oh, yeah,
talking about the
oh, I
enchanter,
did
the
say enchanter.
city that is, give me a second, that
City that never
is,
sleeps.
Clara.
Clara
and
and McKee, oh,
Yeah.
I thought we just
A-M-A-K-I-I-R.
wrote down the stuff I got.
I'm a kier.
McKeer.
Emma Key.
So I think that might be
One bill.
at least a good first place to start.
Okay.
And maybe she would be able to point me in the right direction, so I wouldn't have to search quite as much if she does.
To get her to point you in the right direction,
Sexy dance.
what are you willing to spend?
It's
and
a
what skill feels
Just now,
germane.
Church owes him money.
It
and
would
you
depend
will
how much it would
seek
cost.
out. So it
The
sounds like you might
base
bust some
cost of a
skulls.
helm
Okay.
of comprehend languages,
Which is the blue version, right?
which is the purple version.
Okay.
I thought you
It's a
meant
third level
Yeah.
spell that's persistent. Here's your choices. You can have a blue level spell where you can cast it 3 times a day. Or you can have a purple version that is always on.
I mean, purple would be very nice.
Which one you would go for?
Purple.
Purple.
Okay, I'll go for blue.
The purple version is going to cost you 8,000 copper.
Okay.
If you spend more, it may take less time, depending on your roll. How much you're willing to spend gives you advantage or disadvantage. You could get it at a cheaper price, but then you have disadvantage.
Okay.
Risk reward. Apple juice. America. Go.
Never heard of him.
America Vespucci. Long ago, I'll tell you.
What's the difference with the Jews?
Actually, not Vespucci.
I think that I would, to try to find it, I would probably, the skill I would use would probably be investigation.
Investigation. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to take a chance of not being able to find it.
8,000 will give you a straight roll.
8,000.
10,000 will give you advantage.
Okay. Well, since I don't have 10,000, I'm gonna have to
Fault's
go
that.
with 8,000.
Oh, you sell something expensive.
That's a good point.
Black sword.
Stick it. Give it to the seller, though. Blaze
Fine,
first.
he'll die in 24 hours or whatever.
No, there's like 16 statues in town. All marketeers going.
What's the stone?
Business center of Runin has come to a halt for some reason.
Malodek probably won't hear about this.
Right. Yeah.
Ever.
Never.
That's not gonna raise the alarm at all.
How much could I get for a soul coin? That's kind
Soul
of a
coin. You want to sell a. How many soul coins do you have?
1 billion.
5.
Slightly less than 30.
If you give over
Roughly.
all 5 soul coins, I will give you advantage and a +2 as you meet a tiefling named. Let me pull out the name because there's a point to a plot which you may or may not chase.
Don't chase him. We don't chase
But we want to know. We gotta find out.
We'll follow that plot before we worry about it hard.
Toast is about to die.
There's so
Stand
many
for blame.
plots you guys have. Like, you guys have access to so many plots. I don't think you can chase them all. Like, but damn it, if I'm not, they're not there because these are gonna refresh themselves.
Girl.
Challenge
But
accepted.
see, they exist until we feel compelled to try to deal with them and all of
Side
them at
quest?
once.
We're on all the side
This is too
quests.
much.
Fuck your main plot.
Time to unlock the real ending.
Yep.
102%, baby.
Get to
Mahadi.
Edward Castle.
Mahadi.
Mahadi, Mahadi,
Mahagi.
Master of the Emporium. This is a large, multicolored caravan, right? Just full of colorful people, and they're just traders, and they're passing through.
Like the
By
slot.
the way, it's gonna buy your soul.
Mahadi is willing to take all 5 soul coins, and may have what you need if, on an investigation check, you roll a 12 or above.
If you can find it in my
And I gotta tell you, and if I do all that, I get a +2 to it.
Now to move the coffee can.
You get
there
it
it is.
as well, and you have advantage.
It's in your
Okay,
pocket.
yeah, I'm gonna do that. So 8,000 copper.
8,000 copper and
The
5
coins.
soul coins.
Okay, investigation. Here we go. Yep,
Everything.
17 and well, it'll be 19 and
Even.
What's your total?
But it's
24.
not money.
24. In 1 hour, you find yourself in possession of a helm of tongues. It's an epic item. It is going to be a purple item. It does require attunement. I haven't made it yet,
okay.
but note it on your sheet so I can make it.
You can't wear it with that.
You are
just so
under
you know.
effect of tongues at all times.
Okay.
Read and write.
It also doesn't go with your outfit at all.
That's the other thing. What does it look like?
You choose.
It looks like a little.
It looks like a circlet, right? It's a circlet which has two horned prongs at the top, like tiefling prongs. But just like this, right? Like mini Loki.
Okay.
It's a
Look closely,
beanie.
there's a little
propeller.
tongue sticking out near the
In
bottom.
between
It's a golden circlet, right? That runs around the head and down around the ears, and down, right? Like you got, like back behind the ears, thick, right? And it's got two.
Oh, I thought you were hitting someone.
It's like a
It's got two
Like a
horns
barn
upon the top.
conduction
Not
headset.
not huge horns. Not like you're gonna bump
With an
into things, but
antenna.
they're definitely like pronounced and they come up.
Okay.
So kind of like an oni, which actually does gel with your
Ooh,
look.
yes.
Here you go.
Very nice.
Should we open a kabuki theater?
Remind me so I can make that.
Next game.
Kabuki theater.
As long as you're willing to burn an attunement, you
Fish
have
tacos,
access
if
to that item. And it only took you an hour. You have 3 hours left in the day. And you can speak and read any
I'm
language.
making money.
As long as it's not coded.
Find something for me.
Find another one for the cat.
2,000.
You want me to come back to you?
Yes,
or-
please.
Okay.
Let me
Who's next?
Make some notes here.
I'll go talk to Bertrand. I don't know where Bertrand lives
France.
or hangs out.
Bertram the Grocer. Bertram the Grocer.
What we know is the
Market
church
one,
owes them
market
money,
two.
and he's pissed about it,
Market one.
and ready to go bust some heads.
Market one. Market two.
my lord.
You can find him in the marketplace.
Which one? There's two.
Marketplace 1.
Ooh, are you sure?
Yeah.
All right, that's a seedy side of town. That's where the brothel is.
Wow. Well, tongues and glibness for my encounter.
Okay. You find yourself in front of a general shop. It is well stocked.
Shop.
There is a line of people outside getting groceries.
Oh, can I say I did, before we split up, I did a rally cry for the group?
Okay. Rally cry lasts for 4 hours. So for the first scene, you guys can share anything you've learned. So you find yourself outside of Bertram the Grocer's. So, what do you do?
First, I'm going to try to identify Bertrand, because I'm assuming Bertrand doesn't do all the groshing itself. Seems more of, higher level where she delegates that kind of shit out.
Roll me an insight check, right? Feeling
I'd
people
rather
out.
not.
It can't be that hard.
You'd be surprised.
It's not a high roll.
Look for the guy that looks like Timothy Dalton. With the
There
mustache.
actually is a propeller helmet.
Okay, I assume I spot it with a 22.
Oh, yeah.
Natural 20. That's glad that's out of the way to find Bertrand.
That's the levitate spell.
I mean, that is an important role.
That
to
is
find
an
the right
important
guy.
Just talking to one of the low-level employees again. Hey, Bertrand. Yeah, see, I know what's going on. I'm here to
He's
help.
like, yeah, I'm totally the boss. Yeah, what do you need?
Yeah, this seems right.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm just looking for Bertram the Grocer, just to make sure I reference him right.
times are tough for a humble grocer.
Especially in the
Times
desert.
is hard.
Why the fuck can't I find
Can I
out of
include in my
apostrophes
insight
to
check
use.
how wealthy Bertrand looks?
Very
Like-
wealthy. He's one of the most wealthy merchants in town.
Excellent.
He's obsessed with money.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Yeah, I say, my kind of guy. Gotta be best friends. Provided he has money to spare.
Money to spare.
Give me a
Maybe he
second.
knows a god that you could switch allegiance to.
I better hurry before the Moonlit King checks out.
Just God, that's the whole thing still.
You gotta go from here
So
straight to
you're
where
clock and weight, right?
This is my plot.
Just to be
I mean-
clear.
Fish, there's nothing else.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if the Winter King dies, honestly, our brands and stuff are probably getting even worse off. So you're fucked anyway. So
I'm a
thinking
spring guy. I don't care about
You're
winter.
branded, mofo.
There we go. I know
Am I?
that. Bertram
Yes,
the
you were
Grocer.
on the slave ship with us initially.
Yeah, the yellow sign on you.
Oh, that has no care. Winter King.
So, to
Yes,
note,
it does.
oh my god. Vox text. Merchant, Bertram the Grocer. Appearance is a portly, hard, and weathered man. His voice is harsh and shouting.
Human man?
Shouts anyway. Half elf.
Okay.
From the insight, what's money, domination of others, and gemstones. Morality, slightly pious,
That's mine.
but not honest. So he's more lawful evil, right?
It's the church that owes him money, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And he is a noble by status, so he is a high elf. He's got that that tan skin, that black hair. He is a half elf, right? Which means he has descendants from somewhere else. He has a slight fire in his eyes, so you would assume Genasi or Burnian. So, he's there. He is not directly taking orders, but he's overseeing the people. There are 4 other tellers who are taking orders. People are normally buying things by the barrel, right? Bertram sells to other merchants. He is a distributor.
He's like Lafredo.
Yeah. So, you are still within that first hour of your time frame. What do you do?
Wow.
It's smart, but he knows other things.
Let's see. That's what he does.
Bless
Is he actively engaging with other people?
No, he's watching. He's paranoid about his money. He's definitely a penny pincher, right? He's obsessed with getting his money.
I know a dwarf.
All right.
He probably throw Krasnik out first thing.
So there's fire in his eyes, right? Like
Fire in
he
his
does
eyes.
fire.
He does have a large mustache,
Oh, that works. That works.
right? Large black mustache, but it's kind of flickery, like it's black fire.
Okay. Well, that works out well. Due to my sword, it gives me fire in my eyes from being in tune to it.
Okay.
So, I wish to approach him in a friendly manner of
Mustafa Blackfire.
how wonderful it is to see another flame-eyed brethren here in this town.
Aye. Well, what you buying? What you selling?
I have a ship that needs some supplies. Unfortunately, some went bad and missing, and I need to get some more. I hear you're the merchant to talk to.
Oh,
Everywhere I go, I hear your name for that.
If you're buying and selling, you got 4 other tellers, and he points his head towards there. They can surface your needs if need be.
What kind of races are the others?
Full elves.
Full elves.
Slightly paler skin, whiter hair.
The elves that typically live around here. that
Yeah,
kind of-
yeah. Most elves that live around here have lighter skin, white or black hair. They do tend to tan a lot, though. But you do notice that if they stay in a lot, that tan disappears fucking quick.
They look like the type that's a bit too pure-blooded or full of themselves. I prefer to deal with a man who has... shit. I got halfway through there and didn't quite come up with my end.
Well, if you talk to me, then it's going to be at a premium, but I guarantee to be able to sell you more than they can give. So, Lizard Man. You are...
I appreciate it. Unfortunately, lizards are a bit...
Izzard? Are you an izzard? Is that the term?
I'm missing a few legs for that.
Is that like a they-them scenario?
Slow down there, J.K. Rowling.
You say half elf, just to clarify with what I got. He looks like, so what, there's like part Genasi almost in him as the probably the other half?
Mostly
Okay.
half elf, but the other half might be
Okay.
elemental descent.
Okay, that's it.
Which makes sense because Burnians are traders, right? They trade a lot. They're merchants.
One of the mighty Yuns.
I misheard.
We're really from the other side of the world from you, but like you, I've got a bit of that fire Genasi blood in me.
Oh yeah, I can tell.
Feel that kinship.
All right, well, we go to back room then.
Yes, there's some things I'd like to discuss with you if you're I have a bit of time.
That's fine. He takes his hand, he puts it on a ring on his right finger. He twists the diamond on it 3 times, and he kind of pauses to himself. All right, let's have a meeting. Let's have a meeting. My back room, right? As he begins to walk off, a Jinn follows him. A Earth Genasi.
Earth Jinn?
An Earth Jinn.
Okay.
It stands guard at the door. It knocks on the door twice and the door opens, and he walks through and he motions, all right, walk through, don't be shy.
All right. Just let me through.
My man is keeping watch over us and over me. He emphasizes over me when he says that.
Jesus. Seems he spotted something.
Apparently.
Well, we best get in there where it's safe to discuss this.
Right, don't mind my dogs.
So I'll follow him in.
I need a second there.
I know how we felt last week when you were suddenly like, ow.
Glad you can afford me a bit of privacy, Bertrand. I did not introduce myself. The name is Damien Skullgrave.
Damien Skullgrave, all right. Never heard of it, but that's fine.
It's okay. You don't need to. I've done a few things, but word around the city is that you might need some help collecting some debt. I myself am in need of supplies, and I'm a bit of a professional fall guy, if you will. I might be willing to arrange something that, I don't know, helps the church cough up some of that money you're missing in exchange for a bit of a cut myself. Or we can just raise the overall price using your connections. It should be easy.
I'm not sure you're willing to risk to get this money, Lizard they.
It's a good thing I glimmed us up to hide that anger.
Yep.
Seriously.
That's our captain.
Are we looking about getting my money back or getting a little extra for interest?
Oh, a little extra for interest. No one wants to do anything just for your money back.
What?
I mean, I know angering the church is gonna...
Make them angry.
It's really gonna ruffle the wrong feathers here, and if necessary,
Are you really a follower of the faith?
Of course I am. Let's see, let's bluff some scripture. I was in there, I could have read some things.
I rolled a 1. You succeed. Even your path.
27, do I succeed?
Yay, 4 inches.
A follower of the faith, huh? I don't know if I can follow a follower of the faith. It's a little tough, right? It's a contestation between the church and the merchant.
I follow many faiths, many churches,
Oh, wow.
many currencies.
But you follow the faith. That's going to be a little tough for me to follow there if I'm going to give you an opportunity that goes against the faith.
That's why there's some interest on the top.
Are you going to come back to this city? If I ask you to do something, you might not be able to come back, but it's going to be worth your while.
If it's that worth my while, I'd be open to the idea.
It's very. But I got to know I can trust you. Can I trust you?
My name isn't Damien Skullgrave.
No. What was, shoot, what was her name? Liv?
I'll give you on the insight, because you rolled it earlier. He's definitely trying to feel you out on who you're allied to. Whether he can trust you to not fuck him over against the church.
Ah, I guess the church itself, okay. Listen, there's no higher god than money. Am I right?
All right. I'm gonna give you an opportunity, but it means you can't make port here again. Are you okay with that?
You mean I won't be allowed back in the city? Whether or not I choose to do so seems to be a totally different matter, right?
It's gonna be a little bit of trouble for you, but none for me. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, that's workable.
All right. Are you willing to swear to it?
Sure.
He takes his finger and he puts it on the table.
Put my finger up to it.
All right.
I swear, in the name of Damien Skullgrave, I accept this risk.
He takes out a hatchet. He puts it in the middle of the table. I've got an oath of guising. He pulls out a ring and he puts it on the table. You swear on this oath that you won't fuck me over, and we're both going to be rich for the better. You're going to take the fall. I'm going to give you the opportunity. All it's going to cost you is your finger and your word. You got 3 others.
Back out again.
Better than an arm.
It's like, that's back in the ship. I'll have to go without a finger for the rest of the time. That's not too bad.
Well,
I swear it.
cut off your little finger.
Yeah, okay.
All right. I'm not.
It happens.
The damage doesn't matter, but ow!
Yeah.
Ow! You cut up like you got 4 fingers as a quick solve, and you're down to 3.
Yeah, well, you know, I've lost an arm. This is just a minor version of that.
Minor version of that.
It's cut, not ripped. Honestly, it's significantly better.
He takes out his glaive. He cuts off his own finger and he puts it on the table. He binds them together and he puts them both in a jar. And he puts a stopper on the jar. You are now bound by a Gias.
That's fine. I don't need him to be a fall guy.
That's fine.
Also, Maladak already hates us, so if he knows it's us, what difference does it make?
All right. Well, I don't think they're going to pay me back. But I do know they got a treasure room full of money and treasures. I'm willing to use my scheduled time to get in there. And I can bring a couple guys with me. But during the meeting, they wait outside. While you wait outside and I talk to the Cardinal. Your job is going to get to the central room and get that money. You get to keep half of whatever you take.
Well, if I'm to leave the city quickly, where do you intend for me to leave your half?
I'm certain you're going to leave my half or your head's going to explode.
I don't recall that being part of the Gias.
It does psychic damage. You go against the Gias, but
Other that was to not blame him.
Good plan.
Wonderful.
These workings matter in the Gias.
I'll fill your hold. Full of goods. And you're going to keep whatever treasure, half of whatever you take. You leave the other half in a house that I
1 coin.
establish.
Fill your hold.
I hear Father Osmond's house has been pretty vacant lately.
I've got a map of the keep, of the whole keep. If you're willing to take the map and agree to rob the room that I denote, I've got a meeting with the with one of the archpriests.
Cardinals.
One of the cardinals. But I'm allowed to move it around to whenever it's most convenient for you and yours.
We're the more archpriest. God.
So, you let me know when. I'll get you in there. But you have to promise to rob them and give me half. Or else...
Well, it seems I've already agreed, so.
Alright?
I made the deal before I made the
So,
deal.
I think I already agreed. It's right there on the table. Is my
What if our
promise.
gold is in an odd amount? How do we split?
Can you back out?
Just
So,
like I said, get one coin.
Can you go ahead and hand me that? I'm going to mark the room that has the money in it.
And we get a whole map of the keep now.
You get all
why?
3 floors.
What? Banana!
You know, I wanted to like talk him into trying to kidnap the Arch or the Avatar, but this works too. You know, talking money, it's got me.
Wait a second. What if we're the reason the Avatar disappears?
That's
Then
what
the whole world will go into chaos!
we'll be the Fire Nation.
Can we do the Ocean Nation?
No,
Not even the Water Tribe. just
I've
the
marked
Ocean
in
Nation.
yellow the room.
Gimme. That's
Your
orange.
job
orange.
in orange. You,
Colors are hard.
whatever, colors, whatever. America.
Tony doesn't see color.
I'm American. I don't need
Yeah,
to see.
we have.
Yeah, I'm American.
glasses.
I don't need to see color. I just have to persecute one of them.
Thank you, American
Just
education
one?
system.
He oppresses everybody
At least.
equally.
Oh, sorry, not persecute one of them. The rest of them, I guess, apparently.
Nice.
May I?
So
Thank you.
the theory is, you know, if he does turn on me at some point, and tell him it's Damien, which whatever. He's out there already.
Your
Let's
directives
look.
for your guias is that whatever you take, you have to leave him half. And that you have to make it to that room.
One coin.
Fun fact: I don't have to take anything.
You just have to leave him half. You have to go to that room and leave him half.
Just one
So if we take the Avatar, oh god, we have to leave half.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. You want the upper or lower half?
No, we're going vertical.
Yeah, right, left.
We're gonna bisect the guy.
But if we also take his brother out of the town,
Alright.
How long did that take me?
It took you about 2 hours. You got 2 hours left.
Cool.
Think about what you want to do.
I'm just gonna listen to rumors in the marketplace I'm in. Otherwise,
So
What skill do you want to do to listen to rumors?
I am gonna feel some more. Let's go persuasion this time around.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Since it was only really for the first thing,
That's fine.
I'm
He's
mostly talking to shopkeepers
note
because I
for
can.
rumors. He's already taken persuasion for the rest of you.
Oh, you bastard!
Don't you have deception?
My persuasion's higher.
Fine, I'll deceive instead.
Jesus. All right. Go
We can
for it.
sell-
Oh wait, hold on.
No, fuck
the
off.
same.
It's too late. It's too.
Yeah, if you're for the same proficiency level, like
Yeah,
probably the
whatever.
same.
I got a
Captain
30 to
Toast, this
whichever
is
one
not what the
you
party
prefer.
line is for.
All right.
Okay, persuasion.
Whoa, hold on.
Because
I'm
we're
a
done with this
ranger?
writing. Persuasion 30.
30. Jesus Christ.
Do persuasion.
You got 6 of these. Choose between 1 and 50. The
Uh,
higher doesn't matter. They're all random.
okay. 1 through 6. I don't think we have those yet.
You do have 2.
Okay, fine. 1 through 6, excluding 8, including, and then also 8.
Excluding 2.
What?
So,
Yes.
What are you doing? Wait, hold on.
so 1 through,
So you're
1 through
skipping
7.
7.
We have 7. 7. Castle full of books. Martin the Sandler is not impressed by them.
Oh, okay, okay. You do
Oh,
have
I didn't know there were
yes.
numbers to these rumors.
Yes.
Yeah, he
There
told
are-
us some, well, he told some of them at least.
Okay.
I did not pay
Okay,
attention
number
to that.
1 from
Right.
Olivia Martin. She's a frumpy. I don't know what the fuck that means.
No.
Cardinal Delver might be pious man, but he made a few bastards in his
shabby
day.
clothes.
Sorry, who's a pious man? I made a few.
Cardinal Delver.
The one with the son we know of.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, whatever.
The bastard.
Okay, what's 2?
You already had that one.
Oh,
The
right,
church
3.
owes Bertram the grocer.
Right?
3. The archpriest is expected to attend services at the White Cathedral, but he never does.
Oh.
So if he's scheduled to be at the White Cathedral, he probably won't be there.
The White Cathedral?
the only cathedral.
The only cathedral,
Okay.
the Church of Sia.
Okay, so make sure.
So he never attends the services. Okay.
Notre Dame.
So if he's scheduled there on his schedule, note he's probably not there.
Good to know.
There are only 3 cardinals
Started,
the
I don't know if
Archpriest
they finished.
loves: Delver, Gomstead,
up.
and Zorn.
So there's technically more cardinals, but we don't care about them because those are the 3. Okay.
Only 3 in this city, but yeah.
The Holy Faith only needs 3.
There's a room in the castle where the Archpriest keeps all of his gifts from the foreign parts.
Is it that room we've highlighted by chance?
It's room 7,
I'm sorry.
which
Whose
is
gifts
probably
were
on the
those?
first floor.
Oh yeah, we can see.
That's
all
not the
3 levels,
treasury.
right?
The
Yeah.
room I outlined is the treasury.
What
Room number 7
whose gifts were those?
by foreigners
From the to the arch or to
to
the
the
avatar?
Archpriest.
So like
The Avatar.
The
The
Avatar,
Avatar
okay.
is the Archpriest. Yes.
Yeah, get it right.
But our nation is aligned with yours is a gift to show our friendship.
I accept this gift. Blah blah blah. Put it in the room.
Okay,
Yeah.
6.
This is 5. There's a room in the castle where the Archpriest keeps all of it. Oh, never mind. That's what you just did.
The reconstruction. and
Gee, mini
restoration
Christmas.
started.
I'm an idiot. Sorry.
Hold on, let me
Hubert,
read this.
the butler of the Archpriest, is an old soldier who thinks he rules the church.
Oh, it hasn't started yet. It will
So you
start in
learned about
April this
one
year,
of the servants, Hubert, the butler.
because they were doing
The
cleanup
church or the castle?
The church.
and some repairs there, but full reconstruction will start soon.
Okay. And 8.
8. There are always people coming and going from the castle at strange hours.
Like prostitutes?
Probably some of those people.
Okay. That's what you learn for your time being.
That's not what makes
Who
them straight.
is next?
Didn't we already know that one of the gates was used for prostitutes?
Yes.
We do.
You do. Some of these rumors give you context.
Yeah.
Kind of overlap or whatever.
Yeah, a lot of this information overlaps.
I kind of-
Or some
it's
are just
different
full
context.
of shit.
That's what I
And
expect.
some are red herrings. There are red herrings.
That's why I think rumors are useful because then we can find out. Yeah, okay, that's total bullshit.
Any rumors about communism are just red herrings.
Unless it involves Trump.
Well,
That's all true, surprisingly.
do I think I'll need the math?
Who's going next?
Yeah, who is next?
You know what?
You want to go for next?
Yeah, I would like to go next.
What are you doing?
I would like to talk to Thormund at the Sober Monk Inn because I want to talk to him about his dad
Delver, yeah.
and like his relationship with Alice. Find out if he knows who his mom and dad are too. Just pump him for information.
Hopefully he doesn't know.
Wait, first you asked about his relationship with the cardinal, and then his relationship with his mom and dad.
Well, I want to see does he know who his mom and dad are?
What times do you go?
I am gonna go. I'm gonna do this at the Sober Monk. I'm gonna go from 7 a.m. to about 11, and then from 11 the rest of the day I'm gonna look for an item to shop for.
7 to 11.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if he's there. I mean, if he's not there in the first hour, maybe I'll ask around. But
He is there. He is making candles.
excellent.
Foreman is a candle maker.
I am going to chat with him. First thing we're gonna talk about, just so you have nowhere to go.
Okay.
I'm gonna hey, how's life in the city? Who are your parents? And do you know the Cardinal Delver? And then we'll go from there. So let's start with
The appearance. Thormund. Very young, blonde, handsome man. Full elf.
oh,
Yes, full elf man. Blonde. Long ears. Almost too long. Almost as he's Fey ancestry.
I'm gonna try something.
Very much like a sun elf, but his skin is slightly tanner due to the harsh climate. Sharp nose looks exactly like Caldner Deller. Like if you put him into the clothes, he would look like the guy.
Except Gilbert's old and
Voice
spindly.
crackling and servitile. Roll an insight.
Oh. Oh, that's a 22.
Okay. Excitement, wealth, sex,
22.
and all desires of imaginative youth. He's a dreamer, right? An artist, and also a fucking idiot. Morality.
toast.
He's pious, but easily led into temptation.
Toast.
He's dumb.
Toast.
We found the third toast, brother.
Oh my God! He might be Faye, brother.
As he's dipping candles. Hi, how you doing? My name is Mr. Dover. How you? Good to meet you, bro. How you doing? Good to see you.
Okay.
Good to see you. I'm dipping candles right now, if you couldn't tell.
I'm gonna try something before I
Working on it hard, bro. Working on it hard. This is why I stand in the horse position, right? Working out the tri legs and the quadri legs.
I'm gonna try.
Right?
I'm gonna try
You gotta
this.
lift. You gotta go to the gym. Right? You gotta tan. Right? Not hard to do here. And you gotta do
spot me,
your laundry. Right? You do your laundry so you smell right.
Yeah. I have no doubt that is what you're thinking. Might I say?
Right.
I'm gonna drop a word of Sylvan in there just to see what, like, because I think he might be Fayish. I'll be like, and then in Sylvan I'll be like, cool, bro.
I'm Mickey Lugga Blugga back at you, bro. He had no idea what the fuck he was saying.
All right.
This guy is as dense as a wall.
Oh my God, it is toast.
It's one of the guys that depends entirely on his
Here's a little
looks at the bar. Like, all right, I'm gonna fuck this guy. I swiped right, but nothing else.
So,
Is it
young personage.
Right, left? I don't know.
I think it's right. Is it right? Is it right?
Right as you want.
Right as you want. Okay, they swipe right
Yeah.
for the picture, and they swipe left because
Personality.
immediately a dick pic.
So, you lift and you do candle work here. What else
What?
do you do around here, young person?
Right, so I'm a fan of the ladies.
Oh,
Right, they're
my.
a fan of me.
Uh-huh.
Right, and I'm a fan of them.
Mm-hmm.
They're a fan of me right back.
I have no doubt.
Right?
Yes,
Right. One
yes.
time I was surrounded by two ladies.
No way.
More than what you expected happened.
I would imagine.
There we go.
That's fantastic.
Right? But
Excellent.
I seem to like the older ladies. Not
I know what you
saying,
mean.
Right. Younger ladies are nice, but older
Oh,
ladies,
yes, sir.
they seem
With
to
similar
got that, you
features to
know.
me.
Right? You ever met a granny? Right? No teeth. Right? Better than you think. Right?
I
right.
find, well,
Yeah, right.
I find them a little young for my taste.
Right? You ever been on a ship?
Oh, I have been. You have asked the right person, young man.
Right?
I'm gonna wait for 2 drinks.
Right. Little late in the day, but all right, getting your game on. I see. how it is. Ready to go.
idea.
This guy's an idiot. So
Oh,
what
I
are you
know
doing?
it. I love it. We're going to have a drink or two while we talk about adventure.
Roll me a con saving throw, and then immediately a persuasion saving throw, but only based off your con saving throw.
Oh shit! The con is an 8.
You're drunk.
Okay.
Roll a
Then-
persuasion with disadvantage.
Persuasion.
Let him go do this.
The persuasion is a 14.
Okay. So,
Okay.
right, you're sitting there dipping candles with him.
Yeah. This one looks like a penis.
Right, that's why I like making them right. I like
Yes.
making them right, straight up and slightly curved.
Did I tell you about the time I was on the ship with.
All right. You are blessed at sea. Yep.
So, like, my parents, you have like some?
No, not at all. I was raised in an orphanage, right?
No way.
Just the master of the house, and of course the lady of the house.
I've seen houses.
She let me in.
Oh my! Go away!
Toast is saying his word over the fucking rally cry. We're like, Toast, stop!
Stop group chatting.
Stop it! It's a conference call.
Turn off reply all.
Turn off your mic.
I make him the moderator.
There's background noise.
Discord channel needs to be unplugged. So there's a lady. Just go away. There's a lady, Alex. She looks kind of pretty.
Right? You ever had an older lady? And I should not.
I haven't found a lady older than me yet.
Still pucker. She's had a job, right? It's pretty nice. Yeah. You want to split that cupboard?
I wouldn't say no to
All right.
docking the ship at her port.
You know she makes lunch at evening time, right? Me, you, her. The cupboard splitting. Yeah, that's how we do it.
Oh, that sounds like a thing. You know, I mean, I know that she has a thing. She has a thing for cardinals. Maybe you could dress as one.
Right, I heard she's good friends with Cardinal Delver.
Oh, I bet they have. Excuse, just a second. I got. Could you make the room spin or something? I'm not used to sitting still. I need a ship.
He kicks you.
Oh, that's better. Okay, thank you. It's good.
Shouts out your legs.
I could probably get you to get her to invite you.
Oh, it's just yeah. If I could go, yeah. Let's do that.
All right.
Let's do it, bro. Then we can talk to her about stuff.
Let's gonna fast forward. What time is the next time? It's afternoon. Let me look at her schedule.
We've gone from BDSM to threesomes.
Incestuous.
Yeah, you've added the sprinkles.
Can I just say, this is Scarlett's this is what Scarlett would have loved to have done in a day. In a day or two.
Oh no.
Go from this to that.
Oh no. Her schedule's open. Oh.
So she's not
Just like
busy.
her son.
You have a three-way with a mom and her son, and
No.
oh
Hey,
no.
it's
no.
it's the word. What's the word? What's the thing?
I'm traumatized.
Talking to the
I want to poke my eyeballs out.
It's the law of the jungle.
I don't want to be associated with the stream anymore.
Fast forward. I would give you advantage on any social checks against him or her post-coitus.
No, I want to do my 11. I want to do my shopping after this talk.
You're busy.
Oh shit! We're going now.
Yeah, you're drunk and ready to go, buddy.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, you're in an there's
We
something
don't-
going on.
yeah.
Let's just fast forward.
Lots of limbs.
It's a little much for me. All right.
It's not where I wanted it to go. But hey, we found out her schedule, guys.
Fate to the scene.
I will have you make a roll, and you can ask questions anything about the Silver Monkkin.
And only
Hands
Silver
down. Or Cardinal Delver.
Excellent. Good. Okay, what am I rolling?
You're
Or do you want me to do that now?
Once we get back around.
Perfect.
So it's going to be
Yeah.
post-coitus.
You're gonna be a while.
You got that toast endurance.
All right, who is next? Please, Jesus.
Dash, me and Neil.
I'm gonna figure out how to turn off the rally cry before we get to
No,
the.
you're not. You're
Turn off the rally.
We're all begging you to.
I muted myself. I left the
Oh, God,
camera.
viewers
on.
are writing fan fiction. No.
Okay, who's making the squeaking noise? Toast, is that you?
It's literally him going.
Lost my finger.
Oh yes. The ship's about to sail. The waves are coming.
Fading away.
I don't wanna know.
All you hear is like him starting to sing sea shanties.
Awesome.
Okay, that's traumatic. What are you indicating doing?
How we can turn off
Takeda can smooch. We're going down by.
Mute all.
We're inspecting to see if there's been any more assassins watch.
I regret these plot choices.
We're looking to see if there've been any more assassins that have washed up in the river. Maybe seeing if any of the guards or cops are doing anything attending to that.
Since you are working together, one of you gets to roll a check with advantage, and you get a +1 automatic success to it, since you are collaborating your efforts.
What are we rolling?
That depends. How do you want to approach the scenario? You just investigating? Are you coercing? Are you deceiving? Or are you bribing?
Say investigating for now to start with.
Excuse me.
And what would you do to advance that investigation check? If you were investigating. They could be spells, it could be abilities. It's things you burn now for temporary bonuses that you cannot receive back until the end of the day.
Has persuasion been used?
It's, if you're investigating, right, it would be things like spells, like speak with blah, 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 or abilities to blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's up to you to color in the blank canvas.
I'd like to use my Detect Thoughts spell just to read surface level thoughts of...
Investigating and detect thoughts, okay. Yourself, towards that
any police radio
investigation, what are you doing to advance that investigation, like around the keep and the area and the river?
I have speak with animals.
Okay. Talk to the fish.
Talk to the fish.
Okay.
Talk to the birds.
Make this a group check. Yours is going to be persuasion based, and persuasion based.
Okay.
Since it's germane, I'm going to give you a +2.
Okay.
Yours is investigation based. I have to roll a will save. If I do not beat yours, you get advantage.
Yep.
What is your DC?
Oh, sorry.
I have +2 to this check. I rolled pretty decent.
My save DC is 19.
Damn. Oh shit.
What number?
Like I said, I got a +2 to this.
That's good. That's too many numbers. I can't do which
You
one.
beat it by 1.
Okay,
16
good.
plus 2 is 18.
18. Okay.
Okay. Dedicated can roll with advantage for the investigation. You can roll with a +2 with the persuasion.
26.
26. Fuck my goat.
28.
I'd rather not.
Fuck your goat.
Wow.
What I do with my goats between me and God.
Which guy?
Exactly.
Shiva.
I'm gonna give you guys a
Because
lot of
Mwonki's not
information.
going to be too happy.
Hurrah! More info.
Told. I forget. I just. Oh, look at that paper.
You learn one of the cardinals is planning to assassinate the archpriest.
Spoilers, it's Gonstead.
He is planning to betray the archpriest and one of his many enemies, but not his dread majesty. So he's trying to set up one of his majesties to fall.
Sorry, trying to set up one of his majesties to fall?
One of the other cardinals.
Oh,
He's
okay.
trying to set up a fall guy.
Oh. Be like, oh, I didn't assassinate it. He did. He set it up.
Most of your mostly the fish between you two, putting the pieces of the puzzle together, you're able to put together proof, but not real proof. You know what I'm saying? Like you've got the piece. You know he's trying to do it, but you don't
Can't prove it.
have the real evidence, right? The stuff you can bring to court. Like I can speak to fish. Like
I call the trout to the stands.
Right.
Not that one. The other one.
That trout is a liar, sir.
Your Honor, this man is a cod.
A codfish?
He's been carping the whole time.
Cardinal Gomstead.
Your Honor, the lawyer's clearly fishing
Believe
for
he's
evidence.
planning. He
Oh, hello.
wants to be the next archpriest, and he's planning to kill the archpriest.
Gomstead and not Zoran?
Wait, shit.
So I had it written down from the prior game that was Zoran who won.
Might be Zorn.
Oh my god.
I think all
Brother
of
was
us
wrong. Yeah, really, we could side with any of them. They all just
It's
want
based on what I wrote previously.
Pretty
Maybe
much
it's
just pick
Gomstead.
one. The others will do it.
I highlighted something that wasn't supposed to be highlighted, and then
That might change up our plans significantly if it's him instead.
That'd be great if
Give me
we
a
could
minute.
if we get all three to kill each other.
All three are planning to assassinate the child. And blame
Wait a
the
minute.
others.
We're gonna put him in a room, lock him in there, make sure there's one weapon.
a pool cue that we break in half. I can speak
Uh-huh.
convincingly.
Yarp.
My glibness ran out.
Or
Yarp.
that in?
The hot fuzz.
Hot fuzz.
Yeah. Yarp.
We talking about
No,
the yarp?
no, the pool cue.
Dark Knight.
Breaks it in half.
Dark Knight, he shows up to the gang after they killed their boss, and he's like, yeah, we can join. Also, space is very limited, and he
Okay.
breaks it in half.
then-
And
Yeah. Okay.
fight for
Yes.
my amusement.
Is that the same scene where he does the make the pencil disappear?
no, that's later.
Previous.
Pencils, yeah, that one's to all the mob bosses. That one's to specifically the black mob bosses.
Michael J.
Yeah.
White.
Sure.
Yep.
I have no idea.
Yeah, that's the actor. Also, he played Spawn in that Spawn movie.
Me.
Which apparently they're remaking.
Yeah, it's supposedly, yeah. Tom
On purpose?
McFarlane is remaking it.
Because he doesn't have enough money.
He probably doesn't after all the lawsuits he's been
I
in.
was in the room with Toby and Hitler. I shoot Toby twice. That's what
You
I
learned
thought of.
that Father Gomstead is planning the assassination of the archpriest. He has been purposely planting spies to make it seem like Cardinal Gzorn is the one to
Spoilers
do
were
it.
accidentally right.
Gazorn. Gazorn Gomstead.
So Father Zorn is set up as
Delver.
the red herring. It's actual Cardinal Gomstead.
Okay.
He wants to be the archpriest. You feel from the fish and the detect thoughts
They keep discussing their plans at the river.
between pieces of like the assassins who are dead at the bottom of the
Trust
river
the fish?
that are brought
Literal
up.
pieces.
Literal pieces like, okay. It's gonna take you the entire time to
Gonna muddy
figure
the
this out,
waters.
but you have pieces of an understanding that
More fish
Cardinal
puns.
Zon Gomstead is the one who is the actual plan, who is wanting assassins.
Zorn is the
But he's
base.
looking to hire assassins. He's constantly hiring assains to try to take
lure
out
him in.
the Avatar, the Archpriest, because he covets the power.
Like a shark, he's going for it.
But we cast out the other guy.
And we'll have a whale of a time doing it.
Well,
To note, he's looking for assassins.
Oh yeah, I'm fishing for
Let
puns.
And then he can become the new Avatar, and then Maladak will eat his heart.
He'll get
Whatever,
snared in
right?
that net.
Yeah, that's another question. That's another thing.
Yeah, well,
is it
Maladak
that
won't be
he's
able to.
that he's the archpriest, or is there something specific about the child?
Because it's his blood.
It's his
Yeah.
blood, right?
Figured out, yeah, what it's about.
So it's not necessarily a title; it's who the kid is.
Yeah.
Yes and no.
So you also learn from the fish that the river
part's
has
more important.
chains that stretch across it at night to stop smugglers and thieves. So the
What about
river
honest merchant vessels like ours?
and nothing can pass
hold on.
the
Honest
river
is a stretch.
through.
That's why
Nothing
we
can pass through the
above
river
the
at night
chains.
because there are chains that are specifically put up at several
Our
places.
sisters, it's way too vain to be stopped by chains.
The
Got
river
that.
chains, guys, the river chains are attached under each bridge. So they're breakable, but you'd have to plan out ahead.
Right, but they're in the river itself, right? Not like above the river.
A little bit.
Each bridge. They're attached to the bridge.
No, how far, like, water line wise? Are they above the water line, on the water line?
They're raised up.
Right, a little bit above it, just a little bit.
No
And
problem.
it's just one chain that goes across. It's not like a net of chains.
It's 3 chains. One at the water line, one under, slightly underneath, and one at the bow level.
So that a ship runs. Okay.
Basically, there's a big wheel where somebody rolls a wheel and pulls forward all 3 chains across one side to the other.
So here's the chains. Here's the ship.
To note, Cardinal Gomstead is sure to be the Archpriest next if he lives that long. You learn that one as well. That is rumor number 12. You learn 11 and 12. What else do you learn? Give me a second. Nope. All right, that's it. You get some potential dirt on Gomstead. At the very least, what he's really trying to do.
Yes, that is very interesting to know.
Okay.
Did you find out the time?
That takes you up to what is that? The 12 o'clock hour.
What time is night?
The thing goes that we didn't get specific hours.
Oh, damn.
It basically takes you about 4 hours to figure that out. So
Okay.
you're up to the 12. Who's next?
That's it. They're the last.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who wants to be next?
You got you got your questions.
I'm busy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know what time night is, do we?
What time does the sun go down?
Like,
It's like 8 o'clock.
so theoretically, like when the chains would go up.
It's about 8.
Okay.
So, who wants to be next? This is that 12 through 1600.
Do I need to go chop off another finger to make your thumbs?
I was gonna do my questions.
fingers
Yeah.
on each hand.
Find out what I find out.
I can't hold anything.
Huh?
I'm gonna do my questions.
It's post-coital.
Roll your questions. I'm gonna have to pull up
What am I
your
rolling?
schedule.
Tie it to my hands. Let's go.
Performance, right? Your whatever. Just roll performance.
Dirty 20.
Dirty indeed.
You're good.
So dirty.
You're gonna ask me 7 questions in regards to their schedules or what they might know.
Okay, let's do 7 questions regarding. Let's do. Hot and dirty.
What's your favorite color?
No, let's find it. We're doing. We need
Does this look infected?
Father. Let's do
Beans.
Cardinal Delver's schedule. Let's go ahead and do.
you tick?
Okay. Cardinal Delver's schedule. Yes, you can ask any 4-hour block.
Okay.
You can do this.
Is that one question per 4-hour block?
It's technically an 8-hour block. 1 through 8-hour block.
So-
It's 1 per.
1 hour per question?
No. It's it basically the next 4 hours
Yeah.
is going to get you 8 questions.
Okay.
So you can ask me, but it's a 4-hour block per question.
No, but my thing is then if I like say, hey, what is his Cardinal Delver's schedule? Will I just get his full schedule, or do I have to ask what is he doing at 8? What is he doing at 9? What is he doing at 10?
Like I said, it's an 8-hour block. So between 6 and 8 hours later,
Oh,
you
okay.
get an 8-hour block.
But how many questions is
Can he
that?
burn
That's
multiple
that?
questions to get multiple blocks?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
good.
you can. Every time you can advance 8 hours.
Okay, so let's do. I have 7 questions. So I'm going to burn my first question to ask, what is he doing from 10 a.m. to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 1800 on, I think this is day 1 of the 3-day thing.
At
From-
10 o'clock, he is walking the castle. At 11 o'clock, he is doing nothing. He's probably still walking the castle.
Okay.
12 o'clock, he has lunch with Father Lupin. Between 1300 and 1700, he is in a discussion and letters in room number 29 on that map.
And letters. And he's doing that from 1300 to 1700.
13 to 17, he's discussions and letters in room number 29.
Okay.
In 1800, he is visiting the archpriest in room 45.
Okay.
That's your first question.
That's
The rooms are important because it correlates.
29, I think, was it?
At
29 and
At what time?
That he'll be there from 1300 to 1700. Okay, so then the next question,
Okay.
we will ask, what is he doing 1900 all the way down to 2400?
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, we already know the morning. So yeah, what the heck? 1900 all the way down to 2 a.m. It's an 8-hour block again.
1900, he is walking to his apartment.
AP. Okay.
At 2000, he has dinner in his apartment.
Okay.
You know he's having dinner because he's having dinner with her.
Her. Oh, the cleaner.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the lady you just slept with. The
Alice.
Oh, Alice.
Alice.
Ooh.
Yeah, Gomstead is at one of the.
Between 20
Sorry, thank you.
and 2200, he is reading by candlelight in area A1, which is his apartment.
Okay. I have okay.
Between 23 and 24, he is sleeping in his apartment.
Mm-hmm.
At 1 a.m., he is sleeping in his apartment.
Okay.
And at 2 o'clock in the morning, he is in prayers in his apartment.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna go ahead and burn a question, even though it's only gonna be 6 hours. I'll still do it. From what is he doing from 3 a.m. to 8 a.m.?
Sleeping in his apartment.
Okay.
Which seems odd that that an elf has to sleep so much
I was thinking. They sleep an awful lot for not needing to sleep.
for a full-blooded elf. Yes,
All right.
it is.
And then I have 3 questions after this. What is he doing? This is day 2, 1900. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the way down. I think this is 8 hours. From 1900, day 2, to 3 a.m., day 3.
At 1900,
Yep.
he's meeting with Hubert the butler.
Okay.
At 2000, he's meeting with the archpriest.
Okay.
At 2100, he's walking to his apartment.
Okay.
At 2200, he has dinner in his apartment, again with Alice.
Okay.
At 23 to 2400, he's reading by candlelight.
Okay.
At 1 a.m., what would you cover it to?
All the way down to 3 a.m.
Between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m., he's sleeping in his apartment again for 3 more hours.
Okay. That's pretty much his whole schedule then, isn't it?
Great.
You hear a rumor. Roll me percentiles.
That is, I believe that's 14.
Shit, I forgot to call it.
I can re-roll. I'll re-roll.
No. It's better I roll.
Okay, that's fine.
Even, low is good. Odd, high is good.
What?
You don't know.
Okay.
He appears to be sleeping during that awkward amount of time in which it says he's sleeping, but that seems weird for a full-blooded elf.
That's awesome. Okay. I have 3 more questions.
You've learned all of Delver's schedule.
Yeah, pretty much.
Between 6 and 8, he's sleeping in his apartment.
That's what I
so-
kind of figured.
Yeah, on the first day. So
Let's go ahead and do 3 questions. Unless anyone can think of anything really quick.
You can ask about Full. Sorry. You can ask about Runan. The city of Runan, things that are going on. Or you can ask about her and his schedule.
Let's go ahead and do her, like... I'm going to ask Alice for one of my questions.
You can ask entire days for her.
I'm going to ask, like, what... Hey, has Delver mentioned enemies and who he's particularly after and what... Let's do this first. Who are Delver's biggest, besides the Cardinals, what other rivals does he have to worry about?
Give me a second.
Because I already know the Cardinals hate each other. Oh, I just figured out my last 2 questions. Good. I'll ask about, hey, does he know he has a son? Do you know he was?
Maybe don't ask that.
Oh yeah, it's oh my god!
The test results came in. You are the mother.
Okay, what'd you ask again?
I'm gonna ask Alice. Besides the Cardinals, who else would be a problem or rival for Cardinal Delver?
The grocer.
Okay.
The mistress of the brothel.
Okay.
And he doesn't trust John the cook very much. He always tastes John's food before he gives it to the archpriest. The archpriest is the taster the
Cardinal Delver.
The Cardinal Delver is the personal taster for the archpriest. He tastes every single meal. He has taken on that responsibility.
Sounds like he just wants to eat the
So
archpriest's
if anything
food
is to go to the archpriest by food, it will pass through him first, as long as he is not.
Each bite you scoop up,
Taken
I
up.
need to take a taste of first. Every individual bite.
You
So
eat my
poison might be in a
leftovers.
different part of it.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, I gotta eat on just to make sure. Okay, so I have 2 more questions. This is to Alice, right?
Alice or Thornson.
I'm gonna talk. Let's get Alice, and I'll say, "Hey, you've been with Delver for a while. Have you ever had a kid from him? And if so, does he know?" That's one question.
You'll learn what you already know.
So I'm asking, does she, like, kind of in a sense, does
She knows.
She knows that she's had a kid with him.
Yeah.
Wait, does she know that?
Oh yeah.
She. Oh my God!
Does he know?
No.
Thorman doesn't know because he's an idiot. Okay.
Feel free to vomit. I already want to.
Oh, okay. That's a.
To each their own.
So then here's my last.
Who are we to judge? We are to judge.
We are a society. We are allowed to freely judge. This is bad and wrong.
Pirates are even we have standards. God.
So my last question
Our
is.
doctor.
What?
Comparison.
Nothing untoward.
He was more fucked up than Scarlet. Yes.
Jesus. Here's my last question to her. What would happen if Delver found out who his kid is?
It would be bribable.
Reads okay.
It is bribable material. You could potentially get him to do one thing that he doesn't think is horrid, because he is aligned with the archpriest. But you get him to do one thing over a 1-hour period. You get him to negate a single block of time.
Ooh.
That'd be helpful.
That could be, yeah.
I will leave,
Okay.
clean myself up,
In
purge.
that order.
I'm gonna heavily
Oh god.
purge myself.
You'll never really leave.
I will take like 10 minutes to suffer the existential dread of knowing that this will never ever ever leave me. And that no matter how long I stay at sea, I'll never forget this. In a
Like you
bad way.
forgot Bernard.
I wish I could. I wish it was that easy.
You thought the big spike was the worst part of this.
Nope.
Wonder what's gonna happen to you next. What's
City
gonna
of
happen
Toast and Turtle
I
Trauma.
just wanted to go shopping after this. I didn't want this.
Who's next? That's the first guy.
Well, that was his, the aftermath of his.
Yep.
So for the afternoon block,
Yeah, that'll take you to what 1700 when you learn you meet back up with everybody else.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, that's the plan. Unless anyone had anything important in here.
You learned a lot. You learned a lot about
Did you do
people's
your lunch?
I
skills.
haven't done that yet.
oh yeah, no, yeah, he should.
I
do
was.
this.
I didn't know if you guys had other stuff you need to do too.
I'm down for whatever you guys
We
want to
haven't
do.
done post lunch either.
Yeah, neither have we.
No, I'm done. Essentially, I'll do shopping
Yeah.
at some other
Basically,
time.
post lunch up to dinner, but at this point, you guys don't have the psychic rally cry, so you're kind of on your own.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we should definitely do your lunch
Okay.
tonight. Yeah.
Do that.
Okay. Between him and John the grocer.
And Henry the Bunk.
John the cook.
Henry El Bonk. El Cabong.
You meet in area
51.
Oh
So
my god, that took me way too long to click.
Naruto run to Eric.
Oh, Area 51, that sounds cool.
the kitchen is.
Oh, there are two people there, Mulder and Scully? What are they doing here?
I don't believe it.
Area 10. Area 10 is the kitchen.
There are other maps. Like, there's a level 1. I was gonna say it's a little bigger. To see. This is real paper and pencil, not that.
You are escorted in. Immediately as you show your sigil, you are let in. They take your challenge coin.
Okay.
You are escorted in to area 10. So imagine a path from the front entrance up to area 10 is the most direct possible path.
Is that the front end one?
Yes.
Okay, so just boop, boop. Okay.
Yeah. Boop and over.
What rooms do I pass through? So what's
Go ahead and hand it to me. Let me take a look. You pass through areas 1, which is the main gatehouse. No ornaments, stones, a small room above the gate, just enough space for one guard in area 1. You pass through area 2, which is the Hall of St. Logan, across a short bridge and into the castle itself. Gold-coated statues loom. An explosion of color, wealth, and opulence. Designed to impress those that walk past it.
Ooh.
You're going to area 10. Area 4, which is the first landing. Wide but shallow marble stairs with ancient floor tiles, opulent with very heavy hall hangings. 2 large oil lamps are on the wall. Locked wooden doors to area 7. So area 7 has a locked wooden door. You go to area 5, which is the second landing. Wide but shallow marble stairs with ancient floor tiles. More heavy wall hangings. A few icons. Unlocked wooden door to area 14. So area 14. 14. Dining hall area 14. Where the fuck is that?
Area 14. Oh, I know.
I'm seriously looking for a 14. How would you know area 14? Oh well. Dining hall, area 14. That doesn't seem right. Is unlocked. So Area 14 is unlocked. You learn that. Somehow.
You accidentally walked to the door. Oh, I'm sorry.
Area 15 has secret doors. So you know that on the map, but you don't learn that. You probably learn that because you have to go through Area 12. Area 6, the third landing, because you have to go up. They wouldn't take you through a secret door. They take you up through Area 6. Wide but shallow marble stairs with ancient floor tiles. Grand statues of saints, angels, devils, and pagan figures. The miscellany? That's a word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The miscellany.
Several spaces to hide small but very ornate locked iron door leads to the guardroom barracks in level 16. So between level 6 and level 16 is a heavy locked iron door.
There he goes. That's the barracks, right?
Yeah, that's the barracks. Level 16 is the barracks.
Okay.
16, guard barracks. Full of tables, beds, benches, debris, and guards. Laughing, gambling, sleeping, the Black Enenbrog stay alert, removing their helms only to eat. So this is the Area 16 is specifically where the most elite guards make their stay. These are the guards who are currently not on alert and not escorting the archpriest because the alert level is so low. But now you learn where they hang out. Area 17, guard dining hall. Basically, a guard dining hall, you learn the servants' quarters are level 12. You go to level 12. It's servants' quarters. Bunch of bickering, sweat rags, bickering straw, fleas, sleeping servants in heaps. No privacy or sanitation. Everyone is exhausted. Locked iron door behind a stack of rags leads to guard hole level number 17. So between level 17 and level 12 is locked.
Okay.
Big locked iron door. You learn as you pass through the hall, level 14 is unlocked. You can just walk the fuck in. And that is the lavatory. It's the bathroom. You learn where the bathroom on the first floor is.
Hey,
The bathroom is left unlocked?
Yeah.
I would hope.
because no one's in there.
This is
As
important.
you
We have to buy
pass the
something first before they give you
lavatory,
the key.
you make your way to the kitchen. Steam, fire, burning meat, boiling water, bowls of eggs, buckets of dough, panic, fear, and stress blinds other cooks' eyes.
Too many cooks.
There are way too many cooks here.
Ruining the broth.
You, Henry Bonk and
Watching that
John,
tonight.
the cook, are here. Page 21.
Whoa.
There we go. John the cook. His appearance is thin, metitious, Meticculous,
Meticulous.
meticulous, and bulging eyes. Voice on the edge of shrieking. Rolling an insight against this guy.
The impression I'm getting from this guy is he stays awake through meth all the time.
Oh yeah, this guy is definitely meth addict.
He lives on meth and
28.
stress.
He is pious,
And-
but could snap and kill dozens at any time. He is on the edge of breaking.
So a lot of meth.
So apply just a little bit of pressure.
And he'll go murder everyone.
Intelligence. He is a masterful chef, ignorant of everything else. He is autistically focused on cooking.
You know, this soup could use a little more salt.
So setting the scene, you are on a large table. Henry Bonk is here, and a methed out chef. Henry Bonk is like, "Hey, it's my friend, huh? Let's look at this guy, huh? He pays off debts, huh? I hear he could probably help you out all night like too, huh?
Yeah, did you have a good night?
I had a good night and a good morning, and I got the cleanest butthole in the realm."
Wow.
As one would expect.
Money well spent.
Probably needed it.
Right.
Let's
cook
screw
is like,
this. Let's go home.
Hey, yes, no, yes, you're the guy. You're the guy who gives the money. You're the guy who knows how to you know anything about cooking?
I'm a little bit.
Right.
I
You know
mean,
how to cook? What's your favorite meal?
Breakfast.
Huh?
I mean,
What do you need to cook?
what's your favorite? What's your favorite thing to make?
Oh, and a flake.
Can you make it for me now?
Sure. And he walks up and he starts cooking.
Like a demon.
He's basically cooking a roast that's like wrapped in dough. What does that cook? Like
Beef Wellington?
Beef Wellington. He's basically cooking you beef Wellington stuffed with
That
vegetables
fits.
Let me check
and turkey.
Kind of fits.
Okay.
And shrimp.
Not really like
Sure.
Wellington anymore, but it fits well enough.
All right.
Anyway, your favorite NPC is here. He's like, all right, well, now that we're having ourselves a proper meal, that's what I like to pay here. So, there's John the grocer. He's a good guy. He likes to do stuff for people. That's why I like him. He likes to serve the proper lot like you and me.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Very excitable.
Yes. I
Right?
can
Don't
tell.
give him caffeine at all, though.
Oh.
It gets worse.
He's not on anything. Right
No, this is him stone
This is
sober.
natural. Okay.
Right.
So, how long have you known John then?
Right, known John about 8 years now. Right, worked here about 10. Right, met him on my second year. Tried looking for a proper good man.
You know, I bet with you guys being, you know, the kind of guys you are, the kind of guys we are.
Right,
You know,
right.
you're-
You know what I'm
you get-
saying?
you get into a lot of-
double.
You get into a lot
Right.
of fun around here.
Yeah, lot of
Where's
good times there.
where's a good place? Like this is a really nice castle and a really nice area. What's your favorite place to go to really cause some trouble in this place right here?
Favorite place to go to trouble? Let me tell you what. I like referencing this map right here.
'Cause I can't fucking find it each time. It moves on me.
I like that. This place here that we are in right now.
This place that's with these four walls,
This
with the
location.
hallways, the ground,
That we
ceiling.
happen to occupy of this place. Which place? In this place.
Right. I
Do
like
you?
go into this area on the second floor. It's called the library, right? Area that leads right before this big vault that I'm supposed to protect, right? Like anybody can get through this
Okay.
fucking thing, right?
Right.
Harder to get through than a nun on a chastity day, huh? Yeah, you know
And I
what
bet
I'm
you've done that before, haven't you?
Yeah, she wasn't consenting at all.
Ooh, the vault.
Yeah, there we go. They're level 28, right? They like to send these little librarians in here, right? Like ladies, right? Got the tongues cut out. They can't see nothing, but you know, you've seen it all, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Bring yourself a little mirror on a stick, right? You walk up right underneath them. You can see everything. You see it all,
Yep.
right?
Like one does.
They're all clueless, right? But you saw everything, right? You
Right,
saw it all.
right.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Level 28.
You're sick.
Would you like to go peep on some some librarians for me, huh?
Is that kind of a place where there's not very many people in the library?
Yeah, but when you're a god, they let you just do it, right?
I want to see you say yes.
But like, what about some place where nobody goes?
There'd be nobody goes.
Just a place where it's kind of secret, maybe?
Secret. Roll a persuasion. I'll give you a +2 to this.
Hanky panky,
The DC is 15.
Sign on wall. You and
Let's see.
milking the gladiators
Say-
gave you
say-
ideas.
16 both times.
Fuck, you beat it. All right.
Not the sharpest tool in the shed.
All right. There's one place I know of. I I like to send the servant girls up there every once in a while, especially the quiet ones, if you know what I mean.
I don't, but keep going.
On the third floor,
I don't. I like that.
on the third floor, the archpriest got a personal little guard, and he only walks it at night, right? Not many people guard it, especially since I'm watching his door, right?
Uh-huh.
But I'm not always very vigilant, right? While I'm supposed to be watching his door, I'm waiting out on that ledge, right? I like to leave little breadcrumbs around, telling the new servants that if they go out on a ledge and they wish upon a star, they'll get what they want. But what they get is more dick in their ass, huh? Yeah, that's what they get, right? That's the price for exiting out the door without a
What's wrong
dagger
with
in
us?
the gut.
What's wrong with us?
Right. If not, I just stab them. I push them off the ledge and I say they were an assassin, right? There's a lot of assassins who are in the water, if you
Yeah,
get what I
I've
mean.
heard
right?
about that. Makes me wonder how many of them actually are assassins.
Either way, they're getting penetrated. That's just all I'm saying.
They take a dive.
Right, you're still a vision if you take it up the butt.
Yep. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
So anytime I'm on guard, trust I'm out on that ledge giving it to some.
And if they can't say no, it's.
They can't say no, it turns into a yes, so that's a yes anyway, right? So it doesn't make it wrong.
What you wear.
I know. I think I'm gonna. I need to wash myself off a lot more than you did.
I thought I crossed the line. No, I found where the line was. You decided to cross the line,
He's
pass it,
crossing the line.
look back and say, nah, and you kept going.
But see, I need to figure stuff out, so I gotta be his friend.
Yeah, that's what I was fact
You fucked
finding.
a mom and his son.
I didn't know. Yes, that may be one level of depravity, but I didn't milk gladiators and I didn't engage in the discourse that led to this
There's
revelation.
no proof that I milked those gladiators.
I have tape pulled from Decadix rally cry that says otherwise.
Get the fuck out of my head.
Deposit from the bottles.
See what the label says?
So how often do you lay those breadcrumbs? I mean, is that a nightly thing?
Every single fucking time, right? I'm never at that fucking door. Right? Even if I just gotta be jacking off into the stars, I'm fucking in those gardens right there, yeah?
You know, I'm fine. You know what? Screw this.
I gotta say,
Toast.
those
I'm
gardens
fine. Let's
well fertilized, right?
leave.
I pass. I'm gonna pass this beef Wellington tonight in those fucking gardens, right? Whether it's in the gardens or on some servant's chest. Either way, it's happening.
I imagine that John's over there like,
That guy is an edge for being a mass murderer, right? The other guy, it's like, he's like, this guy's gonna snap one day.
You know what probably happened? He probably also had a threesome like Toasted, and then he found out, oh my god, I just fucked a mom and her son. That's
So
why
this
he's
cook
so
is
strong.
the serial killer in the background of Too Many Cooks. Yes.
all right.
Anything else? You get two more things you could ask.
Oh, lucky you.
Yep.
Can I go home?
And I don't know if I've been advised. This guy is a piece of shit.
Yep,
He's
yep.
better dead than alive.
We might have to make that happen before we leave.
Yeah.
Just for the good of society.
Chaotic
I'm-
evil has no place in lawful evil land.
I mean, so you're
Just take some shears to the ledge with us, and
you get to be around the archpriest quite a bit.
Right.
And you get to guard him. Guard him.
Right.
Yeah. So when do you usually guard? Like, it's at night, obviously, but
Oh, when do I guard him?
yeah. Or when do your superiors think you guard him? You know,
Right.
when you're actually going out there.
Right. Because
doing horrible things to
Who
people.
wasted time doing that? Anyway, I guard him between the hours of. Shit.
something that bird shit off the ledge. That's not bird shit.
Between 1 and 4 o'clock, though between 1 and 2, I have to actually fucking watch him, right? Because that fucker gets on proper walks in the gardens, right? Sometimes smelling shit, but he's a kid. How is he fucking supposed to know? right? Between 1 and 2, he's normally walking the gardens, right? Between 3 and 4, I'm in the gardens, you know, doing the diddly iddly.
Mm-hmm.
You should not be allowed
Right.
within 600 feet of any school.
Also, probably sometimes between. Anyway, when he's not walking the gardens, I'm in the gardens. When he's in the gardens, I have to be in the gardens as well. But when he's not in the gardens, I'm in the gardens anyway. I just say the fuck that.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm the gate guard, or the garden guard, if you will.
I more guard the gardens than I guard the other gardens, right? You know what it's up. Hey, is that Beef Wellington?
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Can you get another question? So you are certain that no matter what, on his thing, he is found in the gardens.
Okay.
Which also leads you to believe if the
Holy crap, that is
archpriest is
beautiful.
in the gardens, he's also going to be a person that's there as well.
Okay.
But when the archpriest is in his bed at night, no one's guarding the door.
And so he's in the garden. Okay.
Yeah, how we implore you to try to not use that black sword to kill so many people.
Oh, I don't know if
We're
that's-
gonna make an exception.
I don't
this
know if
case.
I don't think he's good enough for that. I think we just need to hook him off the balcony.
An assassin.
Penetrate and then defenestrate.
Yes.
This guy's a piece of shit, so whatever you want to do, I'm down with it. Just like,
What is a question that you could ask?
We need to sneak into that tower again. Need another body to sacrifice.
Ask him like if you want to be best friends or something.
you did.
Did we
Dude,
just
he
become
is
best friends?
bribable as well. Like, he would be in the gardens at that time, but he's probably bribable to not be in the gardens.
Seriously, who is not bribable in this city?
A couple. A couple people who are beyond reproach.
Like, I want him to be there so we can murder him. Like, that's the main thing. Like, that's what I want to have happen.
Wow.
Like,
Why?
really? Because he's an awful person.
He is, but is it really a concern of yours? It's not like he insulted you personally.
You make him the fall guy. Make it look as though he tried to make off with the archpriest, or was part of a plot to, and then got stabbed in the back. Or
So, no, by the way, this guy let us in.
I mean, maybe it wouldn't be too far from the truth. Maybe he would.
We're leaving. We're taking the archpriest. By the way, it's that guy's fault.
So,
He said it was okay that we borrowed the archpriest.
so the rumor has it that there's some ladies and gentlemen of the evening that come in at night.
Right. Good for good old buggering, right? A little taste testing.
Now, a group of friends and myself
Right.
would be pretty interested in getting in on that action.
Hey, alright. Which side of the action, huh?
party.
I mean,
Are you for getting your butthole licked or licking a butthole?
Hey, Strom, how you feel about that?
At what point does he need to roll a
I mean,
deception
Oh,
check?
this guy's a piece of shit.
What point does he need to roll a con?
Or a persuasion check? I don't know.
My notes are disgusting and horrid.
Yep.
I'm like, okay.
I mean, I think we've got a little bit of everything, you know, what we're talking about. We've got,
We're not.
one of my friends is getting married, so we
Yeah. Either side of the board, right?
yeah. He's got to have that one.
I'm not
last-
picking. It's
Yeah.
fine.
So, I mean, would you be able to get us into the castle?
Yeah, then,
do
you
that?
know, if you come on in, right, I can let you into the castle, right?
All right.
Well, yeah, we could prostitute it up. You can't touch the one of them's beyond reproach, right? Cardinal's already called up.
I mean, but everybody's got a price, right?
Nah, I can't give a price to this one. He's already paid me double.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
And trust me, my job lies on the line. Right? I've already had to strangle 3 guys for the guy.
Jobs on the line or the loin?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Yeah. So I mean, if we wanted to get in, let's say in a few days.
Few days? Which
Yeah.
day? Right? It gives you 3 different time frames.
You know, can I get back to you? I mean, I gotta check with my friends. I know we're pretty wild and crazy, so
Alright,
we're
but every
doing
day you wait, it's
couple of
gonna
wild and
cost you.
crazy guys.
Every day you wait, it's gonna cost you 500 copper extra.
Okay. No, I'll let you know soon.
All right. Let me know.
Yeah.
Let me know, and I'll because I gotta bribe the other guys, right?
Right.
I'm gonna give you money,
Yeah.
right? Then I'll get you in the door,
Yeah.
right? And we can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We meet in the middle.
Yep. And then
Eiffel Tower!
just having the rally cry flashbacks from him. It's like, oh, yeah, definitely. I know what
Never
you're.
clean, never clean, never clean, never clean. And she knew, and she knew.
Out damn spot.
All right, who's next? I'm already traumatized.
I think it's now we meet for Dindins.
But we have.
Have you guys? You guys
have afternoon
sell
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Have you even done lunch stuff yet? After post lunch?
Yeah, he has. He learned
eating
all that
salad.
information.
Well,
Or
okay, I thought
tossed
that
it.
was
So I think it's Zorksan, then it's you two.
clean,
What do you?
never
So who
clean,
wants to go
never
first?
Nada, you go first.
I don't know what I'm doing.
All right.
Let's see.
You guys can look up schedules, find rumors. All of it's up there. I think only persuasion has been taken for rumors.
I think so.
All right, well, I'll go deceiving for some more rumors.
Deceive for more rumors. Go to roll me a deception check.
Don't
And what area are you deceiving in?
I'm gonna move to Marketplace 2.
Okay.
Don't not tell me everything you know.
28.
You asked me 7 rumors.
God damn it. All right.
Stop throwing information at us.
You get 14 through 23, 25, 26, 28
Are you
through
giving me
31.
options?
Yes, I am.
Okay, start from 14 and give me through 21.
Okay.
Is that 7? Yes, it is. I did math, everybody! Did it?
You learn rumor 13.
I guess they're
There's
20.
something strange about
Count
John the
first.
Stout and the Sober Monk.
Something strange in the neighborhood.
Who are you going to call?
14.
I'm. Let's say that was 14. You said, right?
That was 13. There's something strange about John the Stout and the Sober Monk. He's the guy that runs the Sober Monk.
Okay.
The bar owner.
Not that John, the other John.
14. The Archpriest has a hoard of gold that we put a dragon's hoard to shame.
Oh,
I think I know where it is.
Obravaxis!
Give me back our shit. Here's something you can have instead, right? You're up for that?
Area 15.
I think we can trust him, right?
Sometimes the gate guards are in a hurry and don't check inside barrels. They don't like opening up caskets when they are not alert. So it might be a way to sneak in barrels.
Double bacon style.
Number 16. Ruth the Cleaner is a maid at the castle. Has an unclean past, if you know what I mean.
I'm pretty sure we do.
Number 17. Half the priests in the city keep mistresses. The other half visit other men.
That's progressive.
Yeah, whatever floats about.
Number 18.
Magic.
The castle of Saint Maladoc is full of gold. The archpriest is hoarding it.
Getting the feeling there's a lot of gold in the castle.
And last one.
The archpriest is a hoarder.
I would bet any money Cardinal Gomstead will be archpriest one day. I'll give you one bonus. Number 20. The covered bridge has hollow supports. My uncle's wife's cousins saw inside it once.
I thought that was Zork's. Like,
Area 19 is what it's called. The covered bridge with hollow supports. I think it's on the map.
I think you have the map.
He's the map. He's the map. He's got the map. I will find it. Labeled Area 19.
Okay.
It's called.
You guys have learned a good section of the rumors.
19 is called the bridge, you said?
Yeah, the covered bridge.
20, the covered bridge, area 13.
Oh,
Has hollow supports.
Wait,
My
area
wife's
13.
my uncle's wife's cousins saw inside it once.
Which area is this?
13.
Just says 13.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, because I was going to say 19 is stairs
Say
inside.
your aunt's cousin.
It might be like the Bidman. The big-
Fathers, brothers, nephews, cousins, former roommate.
Which makes us?
Absolutely nothing.
I thought so.
I can figure it out later. Johnny and Neil, what are you guys doing?
I think I got it. I think I got it.
Good question. I'm curious to figure out what's the... There seems to be a distinction between being an archpriest and being a chosen of Maladek.
Yes.
I'd like to see, maybe if I need to go to the temple again, figure out what exactly the details of that.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a religion check.
There's Area 13.
Okay.
Bridge.
Yeah. Okay, so there you go. That bridge could be collapsed.
Sorry, yeah. Why am I not animated, dude? Oh, bother.
It's collapsible. You could figure out a way to make it no more. Neil, what are you doing?
Do I still have tongues?
Yeah,
I think here?
No.
Don't know.
you could recast these.
Oh. Yeah, never mind that. That's what the 13 is. Yeah, I don't know if that's.
Resist me.
I have a good intimidation. Good cop, bad cop.
Sure, we'll go to the Temple for help and he'll badger them into helping us more than they already have.
I'll give you a +2 to
Alright.
your roll. To beat up some church folk.
That would be 25 total.
Jesus, this is an insane check. Alright. Let's ask a lot. Let's answer a lot. So you want to know what the connection between a chosen and a priest is, right?
Yes.
What's the difference?
Yeah, because it seemed like it has something to do with being a descendant of Maladek, but also one
You
of the
guys are going to
cardinals
learn
being
something
archpriest.
mechanical about Lord Maladek himself, which is prominent. Lord Maladek is huge. You will learn is multiple 20th level characters because what he does is he grows a descendant, makes them the best at what they do, and then he eats their soul, taking all their experience, thus their levels, with him. He can have 7 at one time, thus 7 20th level characters at one time. He can only assume their skills and abilities at what time. So this means I am now a 20th level fighter, and I have all the 20th level fighter abilities. Now I'm a 20th level cleric. He has his base template, plus 20 levels of whatever he has.
How quickly can he change from one to the other? Is it an instant?
Instantaneous.
5 minutes.
if you defeat all 7 of his forms, one of his forms permanently dies.
Oh shit.
Each of these forms is preserved in a phylactery of sorts, a body. The most prominent of being a heart, which is his heart. If you destroy one of these phylacteries before you would fight him, you wouldn't have access to their abilities, thus you wouldn't have to fight him 7 times in a row. And then have one of those parts die, and then you have to fight him 6 times in a row next time.
Hell yeah!
Before he gets a replacement one. It's like the Sephiroth fighting Kingdom Hearts with like 12 health bars.
Right, he doesn't have just one form. He has a lot of forms. He is a nightmare to fight.
So it's... Is it not necessarily family members he devours, or is it specifically...
Always family. Always
family.
direct descendant or next descendant. It has to be within 2 generations. And he always eats the most prominent, which means the child is the most prominent of faith, which means clerical power. He is seeking clerical power from this child, which means he's missing one. So he's trying to refill that missing organ. Which you will probably lock away in a very safe place, which he keeps secret. So thus you find the strength and the weakness of his power. And you already know where one of those are.
Even though we don't know how to get back to it.
Or how to get to it, really.
Yeah, how to...
But you know that is his
Open it.
most central. Like, that is his heart.
Right. So that's why it was in his temple, that's his most guarded. Maybe the other ones aren't as guarded.
You guys have learned something that
There's one in a treasure.
many do not know with that very high roll, very high assist.
So, if Gomstead is wanting to be the next archpriest, does that mean Gomstead is a descendant of Maladek?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
He is one of his second sons. Maladek has harems. He makes a lot of kids because he's basically farming his own kids for the best. Oh, you're a better fighter than this other fighter. Okay, I'm going to give up this arm for this better arm.
So is just so I understand this as a player. So the reason the Archpriest is so special is because he's Maladek and a woman, or he's Maladek's daughter with another person, versus Gomstead, who's like someone else with someone else.
Gomstead is the equivalent of the Archpriest. He's one descendant from.
So then what makes the Archpriest... Because he was born before the Archpriest then, so what makes the Archpriest special?
Yeah, but Maladek is like 80,000 years old.
Yeah, but
He has
just...
like multiple kids. It doesn't matter the age of the kid.
So, so why? I think, and then maybe this is, if this isn't the question you're asking, why isn't he going after
Gomstead
rather than-
Gomstead has been older,
rather than-
around
yeah.
longer.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's
He
a
was
better.
an inferior.
That doesn't mean he's a better
or
cleric.
something.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay, so there's other qualities he takes into account besides
One
just...
of
So
the
he's
best
a-
in
he's a
class.
backup.
He literally looks at like how many levels do you have.
Gotcha.
He doesn't care about how many years you've been working and being.
No,
a
that's what I was
priest.
just saying. Is like if you were...
It's like
oh,
dog breeding, he's looking for the...
yeah, it doesn't matter what
Yes.
generation you're
You're-
part of. I just need the best
How
of the
powerful
best.
is this child?
Yeah.
And apparently, this child is very powerful, clerically,
Gotcha.
more powerful than a very seasoned.
Why does the
Priest.
Supreme Court want?
Spring Court wants Bernard.
They just haven't.
Oh, and
been
okay, no,
because-
okay. So we don't really care about the kid necessarily.
No,
No.
we don't.
No,
We just...
Bernard just can't be more than a mile.
But we don't
from
want
the kid.
Maladek to have him because
Right.
fuck Maladek.
Right.
As, you
Yes,
know.
that is the.
It happens to just...
In
super-
general,
Yes.
fuck Mallet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But also, I would... I mean, Maladek devours his children and they get their powers. Why does Gomstead want to be
You
devoured?
may not know that part.
I would...
I mean, some
It sounds like
Because
they
he gets
don't.
taken to the city to be trained to be better, basically, is the understanding, right? They have.
That's the story that they give, but I don't know who.
We've heard a
knows.
rumor or something else that came up with the
The
eating.
rumor is, I mean, Maladek is worshipped to be a Jesus-like figure. How many people sacrifice themselves for the son of?
True, yeah.
It's very much a religious catch-22.
Sacrificing himself to
What does it mean to live forever?
The Holy Father or whatever.
I'm going to be the lung of the...
Oh, enter through Heaven's Gate.
Or if this was a JRPG, he would become the prominent.
Think of
He would take
Aztec.
over
People
the
played in Aztec times knowing their head was going to be chopped off and put on a pike. Right?
Mhm.
It's a race for belief, faith.
Okay.
Yeah. But you guys have learned something very specific about what's going on. And what's at stake and why he might pursue you because of this.
So
You're taking 20 levels of cleric from me. Fuck you guys.
Telling me this child is already 20th level. Crazy.
God damn it, how many people have I killed?
What has he been doing?
Killing boars.
8 billion.
I think that's all the kid does.
yeah, but no wonder it wasn't kill him. He was probably next in line beforehand, and then new kid's born and gets take the job automatically despite being a kid.
Who's born with 10 levels.
Alright.
You survived here, achievement.
Anyway, all of you meet, is that everybody?
Yes.
Yeah, that brings
Go
us.
ahead and meet back up for dinner. Discuss, because you guys still have time.
It was only day 2.
It is 11:19, so
Yeah.
maybe think about day 3 or what you're going to do the night of. You guys have one more day of discovering information, putting pieces together, putting together your
Shopping
plot
day.
before you do whatever it
What
is.
other purple items can we get?
I would like
I'm going
to
to grab some to drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Go ahead and talk first.
Sound like someone
Apparently
else.
my dogs have lost their...
Something
Sounds like something
fell.
fell
Let me go check
with a
on it.
thud of some kind.
Yeah.
I'll make sure a pizza didn't fall or something.
So Sarah's definitely up there saying
Heavy
something.
pizza.
Yeah, I know.
What happened?
Well, I've got an inn to the castle, into the treasury room.
Yeah.
He's has
Which, I mean, we're going to get some money, which is great. I'm pretty sure that's why we're here rather than the castle, right?
Yeah, that's definitely the reason.
pretty much. I mean, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, right?
Yep.
I don't know.
Toast, why are you making those faces?
You're so mean.
So
Let's
pale.
You never. Let's just say this: the risk could be Toast gets called in, but you guys might get caught in the crossfire because you are aiding and abetting a fugitive of the Spring Court. Granted, you might not know, but the
Well,
Spring.
the spring court is next, is either the 3rd or 4th to go. So since my patron's going away, I'll join that one. And then when they go away, I'll go to the fall court.
I think you should go in seasonal road. Oh wait, that isn't. Damn you!
I mean,
Because after winter is
I guess
spring,
I'm
after
going
spring is
reverse.
summer, after summer is fall, and after fall. Oh god damn it!
summer's gone. I don't know. There's no good answer for that.
The summer's
So,
gone,
since
and
we
all the flowers are
know the
dying.
truth about Gomstead now, that he's the one who actually wants to kill the archpriest.
to become the archpriest.
I think
And he's been.
I would like to buy an item that would let me cast tongues because you got the item that's purple, and there's only one purple.
What do you mean there's only one purple?
There's only one. Isn't there only one
You
purple?
can find anything as long as you can spend the time, basically. Purple or above.
Because I'm thinking, okay, if I
You
can,
just have to spend the time.
I'm willing to give up my helmet mask that's purple to find something that would let me have tongues.
What's the mask here?
Oh, the death mask that I did at one point?
Mask of Anubis.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mask of the Tomb Guardian. It's cool, and it's been useful, but all in all, I haven't used it much, so I figure purple for purple. Maybe give up the map of the Pathfinder, but I kind of don't want that falling into the wrong hands.
Here's a map to me and my brother.
Yeah.
parents. I think one will
You
be
could find
good.
your parents.
Sure. I just don't know. I wouldn't recognize them or know who they are.
Fortunately, that's why you have a map that'll point you to them.
Hopefully, maybe.
And also, it's not like you care about them. But
I just don't remember who they are.
Hi, crazy.
it's like you don't care.
Kind of almost. Yeah.
I can't care since I don't know, I guess.
I don't know that I can't care or can. Wait, are there ships involved?
But I am thinking, what we should do, as long as, we're here to really pee in Maladak's Wheaties here, it might be a good idea that,
I'm sorry, say that again.
to maybe Knight's Edge, Golmstead, just for good measure before we head out.
I think there's a few people we need to kind of shuffle off the mortal coil in this town.
Oh my!
Really?
As the more I read this plot, there's a lot of people who just need to leave the planet.
I mean, the town mostly seems fine.
I mean, but there's some people who are like, nope, you need to not be here anymore.
Like,
So the Nostromo gets there, we nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
I get why you would want to kill Golmstead. You gotta make Maladak mad. Potentially.
buy the nuke
Yeah, but
here
who else would
first.
you want to kill?
I mean, probably Alice, because
Why'd you point at me?
Because
You
You're
exposed
the
it.
most
You
intimate
turned the
with him.
flashlight on in that dark corner. Of the
You know what? I'm going with pocket sand plan. We'll throw it at you, and that's what we're doing. You can deal with Maladak while we're busy.
I do think we can possibly use Gomstead, because he's been putting out the rumors that it's Zorn who's wanting to kill the Archpriest. And we could approach him acting like, oh, hey, we heard about Zorn trying to off the Archpriest. We don't want that. We want to help you protect the Archpriest. Try to get into his graces, which would get us closer to him, and
then we could
along the same lines of they're Maladak. You deserve this more than that kid does.
Precisely,
And while we're doing
Fix
that,
that problem.
if we want to bribe / blackmail Delver to do something too.
we could also, use that to get in Gomstead's graces. Be like, hey, we know where one of his sons is.
I
We
will
could-
say, I'm wary of getting turned into of having to agree to more Giases the more people I talk to.
Our wife
How many
start
fingers
now.
do you have?
I'm on to 2 Giases so far. One in this town. The other one, I don't know. I mean, you can't use on these people, and then Brovax stole the sword it was related to, so I don't know how that works.
Are those definitely bound to you? Oh wait, it is your finger. Never mind. Doesn't matter what name you use, is it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn it! Should have given you a
But as
fake
long as he
hand.
knows the name, that at least will help.
I'm gonna shop for 2 things now,
If they can.
so that we can use it for making deals.
this is my deal in hand.
Yeah, that's my old finger. I've
Here's
got a
my-
new one. What do I care
I'm
about
missing some fingers, but you can still make a deal, right? You gotta hold it with the other.
It looks like a rubber glove with just like ground beef stuffed into it.
Now I get.
It's like as you shake the hand.
I say, I want to
You're
find
the
a
very-
familiar, one that looks like thing from the Addams family, so I
Yeah.
can wear it in my sleeve and pretend I'm. Yes, I'll sacrifice to make this deal.
Slightly longer than your
Dude,
left.
Pathfinder, there was a whole feat chain where your hand could basically become like sentient. You could pop off from you and go and
my
do things.
God.
It seems
Yeah.
like a weird feat change just to do something. That seems like an ability.
Super weird. So yeah, we definitely should work Gomstead in one way or another.
Yeah.
I just like the idea if we can kind of play the Cardinals against each other enough to get something out of it.
Yeah. Maybe keep looking into Zorn just to, if nothing else, figure out what his deal is in case it might conflict with any plans we might make. If he's
I
actually.
think worst case scenario is,
Zorn could probably use a new mook. You know,
I mean, he is
sounds like he's missing a guy.
skeptical.
Well,
said-
that's Gosman. Gomstead. That's who Gosman was working for.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I really hope that Zorn does not turn out to actually, believe in his faith.
Right.
God, that'd be
awfully-
terrible.
That's a terrible thing to wish upon a religious person.
It's like, wait, you actually? Oh my God, he is a believer.
So, well, better to find that out or figure out that, oh wait, he has his own secret agenda, which,
Then we can use.
use or might interfere with us.
Oh crap! This guy's actually clean and he's decent.
Probably the one person we kill in the city. Because he doesn't fit in.
New
Do
plan.
you guys know what you're doing for the next bulk of time?
Because we still have one day left before the.
After this, you'll have one full day to investigate, and then I assume the night of you'll put your plan together.
Then we have the evening of this day still.
Right. Until the evening, right? You have a large period
Are
of
the
time.
markets open all night?
Yeah.
All right. I would
Like
like
New
to
York.
do some shopping to find something that will give me tongues as well.
4 hours.
Done. Let's do it.
How much money are you willing to gamble?
Oh,
Are you going to pay 6,000 and have a disadvantage, or 10,000 to have advantage, or 8,000 to have a straight?
let's
roll?
just say I don't have a lot of cash, but I do have a purple item I am willing to part with.
What purple item?
It is the. If I open
Mask of the Tomb Guardian.
Mask of the Tomb Guardian.
Did we get that in Meldak's temple?
Yes.
Genuine Maladak artifact here.
I'll give you advantage because that is a rare purple.
Oh yeah, it's a
Wonder if we
purple,
could
and it
use
caught
that
me
as like a disguise.
Okay, go ahead
What a
and
Maledict's
roll
pissing on guys.
with advantage.
What am I
The church
rolling?
seems very not death focused.
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Oh shit. That's a 19.
With advantage?
19.
Yeah, the other
You?
one was, other one
After
was a 2.
4 hours,
Yeah.
you can totally get one. Go ahead and remove that item, and I will have to create a helm of comprehend languages.
No, I wanted tongues.
Tongues. Sorry, a helm of tongues. The better version, the purple version.
Same thing he had.
Helm of tongues. You have tongues at all
I want one
times.
too, Dad.
Purple.
But
He got one.
can it look like a little different from his?
Sure.
Can it look like a jackal hat instead of
Just
horns?
let me know.
You're trading a jackal
Send
for a
it in an
jackal.
email.
A jackal for a jackal.
All right. Who else is doing a thing?
You wanna? We could. Do we need to get? We need some milk. Some.
Do you want to come along?
Hell no! Toast is gonna scrub
Toast
his
is
brain.
actually busy for the next 4. You cannot assist somebody.
No, I'm busy.
Yeah,
I gotta
I don't
find a way
know.
to get. I need therapy.
Super tired. I can't think of anything to do off the top of
I've
my
been all
head.
night there,
So
this down.
whom is next?
There is now.
You have a 4-hour period to do whatever you want. You can look for rumors. You can find out people's schedules. You can do lines of cocaine.
Dude, yes, find a fake
The
hand.
lower level servants you can ask more about. The higher level people you can learn less about, right? It's a 4-hour block of time versus a 24 block hour of time.
Oh, that'll be fun.
So the cardinals are 4 blocks. The priests are 8 blocks. And the servants are 24-hour blocks. If that helps you decide at all.
I will say, tomorrow I'll go talk to Gomstead once I have this back up and ready to go.
Well, you still have a night.
Yeah,
Right.
thank you for today. I'll go intimidate for rumors.
Intimidating for rumors. Go and roll an intimidation for rumors. Are you doing anything to add to that intimidation before you roll?
Glib intimidation.
No, that's used.
That could be money. That could be something.
I'm pretty poor right now. Let's go for.
Oh, I know what I want it to look like.
You could go all Putin. I don't know. These merchants are full
While
of Nazis.
he's doing that,
Jewish Nazis.
I have a quick idea for my helm of tongues.
Okay.
I want it to be. What color is yours?
Gold.
Can mine be like shiny platinum almost,
Maybe. Yeah.
and just be like a ring of fish around that goes around my head?
Go ahead and send that to me in an email.
If I find an image, can I send that to you?
Yes.
I think he's already found one.
Kind of. It's just from the wrong angle.
Anybody else can jump in. Like I'm.
I
for
don't
ideas.
have a particular thing to add to it, but
So roll intimidation.
22.
22. You can ask me 6. 6 rumors.
Well, you already know what I'm gonna do.
We would
Just keep going down the
kill
list of rumors that haven't been done yet.
Okay, 21. The archpriest is fated to die before he leaves the city.
It's not true. He's being kidnapped.
Rumor 22. They say Cardinal Delver suffers from terrible, guilty nightmares.
I wonder fucking why.
Me too.
Which means while he's sleeping, he is having horrible nightmares. Which means he might be more apt to wake up when he's sleeping mechanically. The kitchen of the castle of Saint Maladoc
That cool.
are full of mad cooks and drunken priests in room 10. So you learn where the kitchens are and that they're all fucking idiots. 25. The library of Castle of St. Maladoc is worth a fortune. The library is area 28 on that map. You learn where the library is now.
We found your room, John. To go rob. I mean, decaying.
There are smugglers in the river, I hear. For the price,
Sorry,
they can get you
cover.
anything. You have now learned that there are smugglers who work in the river, so somebody can smuggle you along the river if you pay them the right amount.
It's not at night, because there's chains.
Maybe even at
Not a
night.
problem for us.
Maybe even at night, you have to talk to the smugglers. But you do learn that there are people who are professionally will smuggle people along the rivers.
Okay.
Last one.
Hear me
Number
out.
28.
Become river smuggler pirates.
I once saw a black Arendar crush a man's head in one hand. One hand, I say. You learn that they are at least level 10.
Night Clegane.
Very much.
Except
The
not
biggest,
season 8.
the biggest, burliest champions there are.
Darth Clegane.
Now, if I'm
Which means
playing
that they are
shift, I gotta
primarily
hell.
fighters.
He's got an idea there.
High-level fighters.
If I'm playing shift a random citizen to hell, is that good for intimidation?
That's definitely going to leave an impression.
I'll keep that in the back pocket for now.
Okay. So, who's next?
There. I sent you an image of what it looks like.
Yeah,
will
finish
build
up
it
this
later.
night and call it a night. Hello, Sif.
So we have Matt, we have Johnny, and we have Neil. Who wants to do what during this 4-hour period?
Neo wishes to assist.
Okay, who are you going to assist, and what are you doing?
I don't really know what I want to
Between
do.
Matt and
Strong.
Johnny.
You're packing near the garden.
I'd like to do something not related directly to the things
Have you
happened,
talked to
but
this guy?
cast some message spells to check in with
We
our
just know
ship,
that he's not right about
see
that.
how far along it's come, if it's on its way, how soon it'll be here.
Send a message to Raina.
I can attempt. I got spell slots to burn. Attempt a message to Reina and maybe message my father to see if there's been any news about the Winter King and his absence. Any further developments in that?
Okay.
Or however many
I
questions.
will give you
ask.
true information. There is no news from your father and the Winter King. The court of Mithras is neutral and has not moved along the border. All is quiet along the eastern front of Viseria.
Oh.
Reina
Sit on the chair again.
is more difficult. You don't get exact messages from her, but you do, after a while, it's a very hard investigation, get a location.
That's good.
She
You-
by that gnome city.
You believe that she is
called a
located
zoo.
in...
It's the country.
But
Give me a second.
Isn't always the city?
There's more land like that village where we stopped at. If that was taken over
No.
by the.
It's not canon.
Give me a second.
I wasn't
I'm gonna fire you out of cannon.
No,
You know which cannon, don't you?
Look, it's a punishment of convenience, alright?
The Tower of Azurnia.
Okay,
Is that city where-
you learn that she is in Port Esfinfen. Eihafen.
Sorry. It's in Volcanium.
Which is
She and
It's east of
the
the
Corruptor are in Volcanium.
It's kind of south of.
Yeah. Okay, that's not where I expected.
That port is the only place
Okay,
foreigners
South
are
Africa,
allowed.
Which that's where I was a gladiator.
It's very much the Las Vegas of this
Oh yeah.
continent. A lawless city enforced by fire giants. So, like, sure, you could break the law, but let us catch you.
Yeah, it's
Lawful evil.
It's like Hong Kong, but very only one
What
kind of
else
law.
do you ask? There was another one.
oh yeah, checking in with the ship to see if the repairs are complete and if they're making their way here on Friday.
Repairs are
Just glad
complete.
it's not-
They will be there in 3 days. So on day 2, they will be able to arrive.
Alright, the day of the big feast. Woohoo.
Yes, indeed.
Hoovladoo and the big boondiggly.
Okay, so now it's Neil and whatever Tom is up. Matt.
Um,
So
I-
you have advantage and a +2. So what are you doing?
I want
Captain,
to try to
good
track
news.
down Lewis.
I know where she
Lewis.
is.
Which one's Lewis?
He's the other gatekeeper.
And she said,
Okay.
I figured they were just going to be denied. I was like, hey, that is a
What's your goal?
I want to just kind of. I want to talk to him. I want to get his opinion about Henry and just the kind of the state of the town, basically. I just want to.
Roll me a persuasion with advantage and +2. And depending on that roll, I'll give you an insight.
Oh, excuse me. Okay.
That would be a 31.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ. You can give me advantage +2, and I'll give you a bonus 2. It's going to be a lot on this insight. This insight is going to be, even if you roll badly, it's still going to be good.
Okay, so insight. So advantage and +2, you said?
Advantage and +2, and a bonus 2 to your total successes.
16.
Okay, that's cool. We're rolling like a 25. Alright. If there was anyone else in the city who was a lawful good paladin, it's this man. In a city of lawlessness, this man is a beacon of good. He is also easily fooled by those he trusts. With your persuasion check, he trusts you.
He trusts me.
He trusts you.
Which person was this?
Lewis.
He, very
the other
cutely, he
goat.
has a wife and 2 kids. His 2 kids are adorable. They're super nice.
Hiding something.
He
No one
is
like that can be in
hiding
this city.
nothing.
Huh.
He is lawful goodness to the core. He is purity. He is white cotton.
Calvin Klein. The touch. The feel of God.
But you have gained his trust, and you can convince him to do something under the pretenses of being good and lawful. He is lawful stupid.
Do it. Make it.
You could make him do something dumb, but because he trusts you to do it. Like guard the kid at night, or not take a certain shift because you're gonna do it, or you can make him during a 4-hour period do something if it's reasonable on the pretenses of law and good, as long as you lie to him.
Favorite character.
So there you go. You've gained that ability.
So he's basically Varric before I started playing as him.
Pretty much, yeah.
There you go. He is Varric, right? The Butcher Boys are like, yeah, sure, we're not eating people.
Of course not.
And feeding them to
I don't know where
hags?
these cows are coming from. We're slaughtering, but they're feeding the masses who are dwindling.
A lot of cows. I didn't know there was many
People,
cows.
people are going in one side, cows come out the other. I see no problem.
Obvious, no correlation. Yeah.
There was no collusion. You
Very
cannot
much
prove it.
level 3 Varric.
Wait a minute, this mask. Oh my god, it is very.
You do the find hilarious. I made another primer for that for my Saturday group. Kids don't want to do that. It's. Though I'd redo that entire campaign just to scope it down. But it worked out.
Yeah, that was a good campaign.
You gotta make it original though.
Well, that's why you cut out what you don't like and you fill it in with what you do.
Yeah, like you do. Okay, you guys have learned all of that. It is 11:43.
Yep, I think we're good.
You guys have learned a lot of stuff. Next game,
Shopping.
we're gonna rest
No, I'm good. We can skip it.
or not rest. Your call. It is a city that never
Yummy!
sleeps, and figure out your last day. In which case, I will pass to you as players in purple everything you've learned. It will black out anything you haven't learned. And I will hand it to you. And you have your own notes for context. Some of the context I haven't highlighted.
No, that's what I'm sure. Yeah. It's kind of just how we would roll.
You got a day of figuring shit out, and the night of, what is the heist? Is it one heist? Is it multiple heists? Is it a series of complicated tasks? Is it something simple? I don't know. I really don't know. I can do this 100 different ways, and I'm curious what you are going to do.
I'm less curious. We've gone down some dark paths in this so far.
We really
I gotta say, this plot is fucked up on some very specific area.
Yeah, who arranged for this?
I blame Barack Hussein Obama.
George R. R. Martin wishes he was this fucked up.
Alright, anyway, I'll see you guys in episode 123 of the Dungeons and the Dragons.
No, but no, it is because we did skip one. We skipped one, but then we skipped ahead another. I don't know.
Trust me, the numbers are fluid.
Yep.
Eventually, when I actually start putting numbers of these on YouTube, I'll be like, fuck.
One day when you're retired.